That's about as American as it gets, bro.
It's America.
Is this thing on?
Check 1 2 1 2.
It's fucking crazy.
They're invincible, indestructible, and he's living for like 10,000 years.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hunt for Greatness podcast.
There was this girl at the gym, and me and Killa was trying to figure out whether she had a butt or not. We was in there like, damn, I don't know if she got an ass or not. And Killa was like, man, he ain't got no ass. And I looked sideways, and I'm like, well, from sideways, it ain't very wide. It's just long. But I meant to say it was deep, but I said long. And he looked at me. He's like, say no more. And we just both died laughing. Oh my god, it ain't wide, but it's long. God damn it.
A long ass any day, boy. A long ass.
A long ass. I walked up to her. I was like, hey, girl, you had a long ass day, ain't it? She said, shut the fuck up. Get away from me. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say nothing. I just thought it.
Everybody on the internet is listening to this. These motherfuckers been wide open.
Oh, you live?
Since they, yeah, we're on.
Yeah. Oh, hell no.
You're not looking at gym booty 24/7, boy.
Hey, look, that's the best part about the gym. I've been forgetting I'm working out. That's the best part. I mean,
love to that mic.
You know how nice it is?
He does. He makes love to that mic, don't he?
What?
Yeah.
He up on that mic.
Yeah, no,
boy,
You said you wanted me close?
No, I want you close to me.
Oh, close to.
Yeah.
You mean like this?
Bam,
Yeah,
you got it. You ain't got to get that close to the mic.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you wanted me to swallow the motherfucker. I'm like, well, goddamn, take me on a date first at least.
Everybody, DirtyWhite.
Gang.
TVM Killa.
Are we really on the screen, though? Is it wide enough to get us on?
Yeah, don't worry about what you're seeing right there. That ain't true.
That's not true. That's all I.
Because you know we don't fuck with squares.
Shit's trash, dude.
Unless they squared. I fuck with 10.
No, we fuck with 10, 11, and 13.
Dirty F White on YouTube, guys.
Dirty F White, ladies and gentlemen.
And y'all just dropped a new video. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and talk about that.
Oh man. Okay. So yeah,
Tell me about the video.
So this is the main topic of discussion. This is the main reason why I'm here, other than to blow Alex's head up. Y'all go follow the podcast. I don't share him nearly enough.
Dirty King Pepper cigar.
Oh yeah, you want a cigar? We about to smoke cigars like some more.
Y'all about to smoke?
Oh yeah, fuck.
This is hospitality on a new motherfucking level.
Fuck talking.
He said, look, you got cigars.
He bought us cigars. Which one do you want?
New shit with the, okay, give me the,
Which one you want?
Give me the brown. I like the light skin one.
I want the big black one. All right.
Give me
Say
the light
less.
skin one.
The black
Hey, that
one.
shit's fire right
Say
there.
less. Say less.
Shit's fire.
You know how long it's been since I smoked an actual cigar?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got that strong.
Man,
right
hey, I ain't even mad, bro. You know I'm not gonna inhale. I did not inhale, okay?
That's
I smoked a cigar. I just don't inhale.
that says LFD on it,
I
don't
smoke the base.
it? LFD.
LFD, yes, exactly what that is.
Man, that's a great
La
cigar.
Flor Dominicana.
It's one letter away from LSD.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
There's your torch. He's got a cutter right there, I believe.
Give me the cutter.
I got the
Give
cutter.
me that cutter.
I used to date a cutter.
Let me get on the Lolita Express and hang out with my
the
boy.
Lolita
Hang out with my boy Jeffrey Epstein for a little while.
Hey, look, Jeffrey, I got a new island for you.
No, don't even try that. No, Jeffrey is the boy.
Bro, that shit's crazy.
Jeffrey is a fucking...
Now I know. Look,
Jeffrey would have been the world's greatest success story.
is that all we need?
Jeffrey is what...
Yeah,
Okay,
cool.
perfect. That's good. Okay, perfect. You know, look, I
You ain't never smoked no cigar. Give me this goddamn thing.
Everyone I see, you cut the whole hole. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
This shit's
and
No,
you
you
can
got the-
can't like this one. I cut the whole one,
Yeah.
but I don't even know where my cutter's at for that.
Oh, don't even.
Like so, put
This is a different type of cutter than I've ever
so
seen,
put
too.
the,
That's
put the
dope.
butt of the cigar all the way in that little. See how it's
That's
round?
so dope,
That's
bro.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying. That's what
no
I'm
shit. Okay.
Those two, boy, you know.
That's hard.
This is love, boy. That's what I'm talking about. And the
You ever use those?
Yes, faithfully.
I love them
Every
things,
time, this is the
bro.
only way I can go in public without them immediately knowing. You know what I mean? I was already kind of low because I'm part Chinese.
He's talking about the Rotos,
So I'm
y'all.
part Chinese. Shut the hell up.
This podcast brought to you by Rotos. If you want fucking bright white, dude, it makes your eyes so white,
So
dude.
nice, beautiful.
Like motherfuckers would think you never even smelled marijuana before in your
Am
life.
I missing something? What's up with this damn
Oh,
thing?
flip it open. There's a little. You got it upside down. Flip. Now flip
Nah, the
that.
flame come out of this side.
Nah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Just
Open that up. There you go. Bam.
Oh, okay.
Now, don't let it
I
burn
thought I
you.
was about to get burnt like
Don't let it
hell.
burn
Stop
you.
doing that.
That blue flame will fuck
Yeah, I
you
was
up.
about to say that's what I was trying to avoid.
Y'all need to go on
I take that
YouTube
back
and
what I
watch
said
my
about not
man's
smoking
new
cigars, 'cause
video.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You over here trying to shit on me? Fuck you.
You ain't never smoked no cigar. Now, how you do this again? Show me how to do this again. What was that?
Did he get his lip?
Kind of right, but no, I ain't.
What's on the end of yours right there?
Wait, no, you talking over here?
Yeah.
Oh, the black strip. That's the black label.
You ain't supposed to smoke that
You're not
part.
supposed to, yeah, oh shit. You ain't supposed to smoke plastic.
Nah, hell no.
Oh, it's just the base. Don't worry, I base.
I take out my pipe and I'll bass.
Nah, when I've
Bass is no longer part of my life.
If I've heard the hymn before now, I will bass now.
I might do a little bass, you know.
While I'm in my car,
I do it twice
me and my girlfriend, you know, we do a little toot,
No,
you
it's
know.
okay.
It'd be impolite not to take it. You know, somebody offer you a little toot at a party, it'd be impolite.
I drink tequila twice a year.
Tequila, you gotta say it with the R on tequila.
Tequila.
I'll get your ass. Watch out, Sally. Now I'll get to beating that ass. I'll go upside your head off that tequila now.
Outside that head, Sally, get to running. You know what I mean? I'll start drinking that tequila.
That Arsenal rehab down there in Alabama. He says Alabama.
Alabama. Basin's no longer part of my life.
That's a strong ass cigar.
It is. It's hitting me like a Russian stepmother.
That's a little milder joint right there. I like that one.
Hey,
How long is
look.
it gonna take you
I
to
like
light
that.
this motherfucker though?
Hey, it's lit already. I'm
Dude.
getting.
Firing it up, boy.
It's lit already. You ain't gonna pass me the light. You gonna make me sit over here and work like all your bitches.
How long y'all two known each other?
Ah, damn, that's a
Last week,
I know
Yeah,
that's a
right.
shit.
I picked
No
him up.
relation.
I picked him upside the road. The wild part is I was the homeless man. Picked him up in my wheelbarrow. I said, "Where you going?" He said, "Raleigh."
I said I'm trying to
All
find
right,
a
get in.
TVM, where you from?
Base right here in Borden, Wilmington,
No shit.
Kakalaki.
Wow.
One of the first few regular.
Wow. A real native to Wilmington.
Which is
Holy
crazy
shit.
because I know I don't really give the perception or normal persona of what a real Wilmingtonian might
Of
actually
course
look
you
like.
do.
Nah.
But think about it, I really do though. It's a
course you
melting
do.
pot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am the accumulation.
The
No
cumulation. He's the cumulation.
I'm the cumulation of multiple generations,
multiple generations,
reiterations.
reiterations. I'm actually on my second reincarnation. The other reincarnation was actually really dope. It was like I died at like 23, and I was living a great life. I actually met the last bitch I was just fucking to, which is even dope. You know what I mean? Shout out. I ain't gonna say the name. My bitch
Please don't say a fucking word.
yeah, I'm gonna start right there.
'Cause I'm not trying to hear it.
Reincarnation was serious. So like, I feel like this is my third time to try to get life right.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, man, we got to get into this shit. Is he fucking with me dirty?
Look.
Is he being for real or is he fucking with me?
Well,
Because this is
if you
interesting.
believe in reincarnation,
I got to be able to.
that puts all of us in a lot of deep shit. Because he's
I might
saying
be on my
he's
1000th
on
life,
his
bro.
third life or something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no, like, unless you know for sure which life you're on.
How do you
What's your
think-
frame of reference is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You know,
how do
like-
you think what makes you think you're on your third life of reincarnation?
The visions of the dreams that I have while living the other lives. You know what I mean? That's what really got me. At first, when you go through a dream once, you just like, okay, cool, that was dope, right? Happens again, it's like, okay, this might not just be like just an iffy thing. When it happens multiple times over a lifetime, it's not just a coincidence.
The deja vu starts to get really real.
Is there a certain scenario or something that?
Certain scenario.
Can you
but
share that, or is
yeah,
it-
I can share that.
All
That's
right.
the thing, because it's always the same dream. Like the first reincarnation was like I said, I was like 23 years old, living a great life, but I realized that I was doing everything so utterly fucked up. It was the same shit I always do. It's like it's still the same person, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Completely different face, completely everything, but you don't actually see what the face is, and that's the trick. It's just you.
Ah.
living
Wait a minute,
the
so
life
then that-
you know is not yours.
So that implies a fluidity. That implies a fluidity of soul that I'm not gonna cop to, but I'm not
You
gonna
mean like a
disagree
soul
with
moving
necessarily.
from
Yeah,
entity
because
to
basically
entity.
what he's saying is unless you actually like died in a car crash at 23,
Right.
How old are you right
which
now?
I'm not necessarily.
26 now,
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm
You
saying.
made
So
it past
I
23.
made it past 23. So like we're doing it right. At least
Yeah.
a little step up. I think
Yeah.
the
so
first
mental.
life
So it's
was
actually mental reincarnation then, right? You haven't actually switched physical bodies. You're still.
Well, I mean, I think these memories. I'm at the point now where it doesn't feel like just a reoccurring dream or just something that's just made up by my mind. I really do believe that these are memories of my soul and not just what my body and brain has experienced. I think that's what
Damn.
takes me. That's what takes me to further to say
That's so
This is
interesting.
not just another dream. This is not just a memory. This is something that I know to be true and it actually has happened.
Right.
Other than any other random ass dream that I have, because you know they get wild, especially once you smoke a little baby. But now I really do believe that this is definitely.
I was baser in my past
Right.
life.
So like that's my motivation.
Damn.
Let's get it.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
I was a baser in my past life. You know.
Based on my past life.
Thank
And
God
the
for
next
that.
Two motherfucker that can't stop me.
Thank God for reincarnation, because now basing's no longer part of my life. Oh,
You think You think that there's things you can learn from your past life? Obviously, is kind of what you're getting at,
Of
right?
course, like, and I think but it's like I feel like it's there for everybody to learn. Like if they really take the time out to try to even understand their life.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like the answer is always within yourself. You know what I mean? So there's really nowhere else you really need to look. So if you dig deep enough, there's extra stuff you can always find.
The concept of reincarnation wouldn't even exist without a level of introspection that most people aren't willing to cop to, or aren't willing to put the effort into. You know what I mean? Like, if you look deep enough within yourself, you begin to, you know what I mean, like discover other possibilities and shit. I mean, the first motherfucker to discover buttermilk was sucking on a cow titty. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
is that how that happened?
you gotta just bust it down, and you know what I'm saying. Think about what you're doing real quick. So like, I'm just saying in
you see that
like in reference to what
on a cow titty.
You know what I'm saying? Think about the first motherfucker to suck on a cow titty. He was on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, Earl, what you doing?
I'm gonna drink what these baby cows drink, bitch. Ethel,
this is something.
ain't bad. Howdy, sweet tea, Ethel. Trying to get some cow milk, bitch.
One small step for Earl, one giant leap for mankind.
One giant leap for the lower continental United States.
That is crazy to think about. How'd they figure out you could drink milk?
You start
yeah.
titty.
Oh yeah, no
You
doubt.
had to suck the cow's titty.
No shit. Yeah, I'm talking cavemen. He's talking about sweet tea. I'm talking about, but like if you take it, you know, or
Talking about caveman, talking about sweet tea. What the fuck?
I'm just saying, like for reincarnation to first exist, and then subsequently be verified.
Oh, that's my son wanting to tell me.
You know
good
what I
night.
mean? That's a totally different.
He calls you. Hey, he calls you Dirty Wipe.
Good night.
He says Dirty Wipe.
Dirty White.
Yeah,
that's what I am.
He's
pretty
known
much.
you ever since you were a little. He was a little kid.
Yeah, Dirty White. I mean, that's not far from what I actually do. I pretty much just clean up after myself, and that's about the basics. You know what I'm
You've
saying?
been doing. He's been doing the podcast for like what, 3 years now?
3 years now, yeah.
Damn, that's
Yeah, the
wild.
first
Y'all need
ever
to go
episode-
check my man's new video out before we get too deep into cow titty sucking.
Hey, look.
Y'all need to check my man's.
I
fucking
forgot all
video
about
out.
the video. We started sucking cow titties.
We'll get into some weird shit.
I like sucking
wanna
titties
ask
no matter what the
I
genre.
want to ask you about not this video, but your newest video. What's the name of it?
It's called Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, and the video is so fucking dope and badass. So like the concept for the video is, you tell me if I'm right or if I'm close or not. But you got a guy that's lying to the masses. He's telling lies to everybody and promising all these empty promises, and everybody and society's fucking mad at these people. Is that that's kind of what I got out of it. I wanted to tell you what I got out of it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty spot on. That's actually pretty spot on. It was an idea that wasn't initially, so I will give you this much, and this is just a little tap behind the scenes, basically. But what it wasn't an idea that like occurred to us as something that was realistic until sort of later on, if that makes sense. So the song was first originally written with literally just the concept of the give and take. Anyone in your life, per se, who's always asking,
Yeah, I can see that with the lyrics. Yeah.
but never have shit to contribute when it's time to, you know what I'm saying, when it's time to put in. So that was the basic original concept. But then from there, it evolved significantly once I started messing around with Mark from Big Rag Films, the guy that shot it, him and Eric. So my initial idea for the actual video was something along the lines of that Rick and Morty episode. Remember when they went to the Purge planet? You watch Rick and Morty at all?
Yeah, but I don't think I've seen that one.
They went to a Purge planet where the whole planet was just purging. You know, they did like the Purge movie or whatever, but it was a whole planet that did it. And part of that was where they rescued this little girl that had been part of the Purge for years and years, and she was like, you know, I want to go up to the rich people that live up on that hill. They're the ones that run our society, and they impose the Purge on us every year, and I want to go destroy their highfalutin little, you know, good-for-nothing asses. And so they did. They put on some suits of, like, Iron Man-esque armor and went up to the hill and raised bloody fucking hell. The big old lavish feast was going up to another year of the festival, you know, and they're all up there, all, you know, pinky rings out and everything. And they busted up in there with suits and killed everybody.
Like kill your masters type shit.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, like imagine if we busted up like a highfalutin. I didn't even really think politics necessarily to begin with. It was just, you know, it was just underdogs versus the overlords. You know what I mean? Was really what it was in my head. It was a lot. It was really simple. So then Mark comes along and he goes, well, why don't we do a kidnapping, bro? Instead of just destroying somebody's dinner, that's kind of petty and pointless. You know what I mean? It doesn't impart an agenda as strongly as a kidnapping would. I'm like, you know, you got a good idea,
That's
but
definitely
who
true.
can we kidnap? He's like, well, let's kidnap a politician. Let's just set somebody up in a suit and shoot them on green screen and make them look like they've got a campaign going on, da-da-da. So me and him put our heads together over the course of a couple weeks, and came up with what you see. So
sick.
we cast all the different members. We had, a politician. So like the politician's nameless. He's not supposed to be a president because a president would obviously not be readily accessible to a bunch of ragtag people with, that would just run up in your house in the middle of the night. Like that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? The president has more security than that. So realistically, at best,
senator,
the politician could have been a local senator or a local councilman or just someone who's accessible.
Unfortunately, they're mostly the same.
So my whole concept was, let's take somebody who, first of all, I knew I wanted an actual actor. I mean, everybody and their brother has shot a video with, just bring the gang and we'll all just get in front of the camera. That's cool. That's all fine and dandy. But I'm definitely like, the more I go along with this, like I've always been conceptual, but I really have, as the budgets get bigger and the productions get bigger, it allows me to go places that I couldn't go before. So I was really excited when Mark got involved and started.
Shout out to Mark.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Mark from BR. Him and Eric both, bro, and Matt, the sound guy, kept us all.
So who's the senator or who's the politician?
So the politician is played by my boy Brent.
Shout out to Brent.
Brent Moore Gaskins. When I say Brent is a legit actor,
I saw him behind the scenes when he was doing The Preacher.
Dude,
he's like, I'll tell you lies.
So,
and it sounds good.
Yes, he's so good and he's insightful and he was on board with the thing. That was what blew my mind, is because you can pay anybody to show up and act a role. But Brent showed up just for a hotel and food. I didn't pay that man. I didn't have the money to pay that man. I spent all my budget on everything else that was surrounding the video, but he co-signed the concept so heavily that he drove from Raleigh, and I gave him gas money and put him up in a hotel. Him and his homegirl Gigi. Shout out to Gigi Bell, who played his wife in the video. Put them up in a hotel, made sure that they were taken care of, and since then we've developed a great working relationship. I mean, he's put me on a bunch of shit. I put him on a bunch of shit. We've gone. Brent is a real one, bro.
Yeah,
Brent Moore Gaskins. Go follow him on all platforms. Amethyst on Fire TV is his platform. He's got a little TV platform, and he broadcasts, and he covers, and shout out to him, man, and all the stuff that he's been doing. But he showed up and portrayed a character that honestly I didn't expect him to take as seriously as he did, and if it wouldn't have been for him, that video wouldn't have been as poignant and as moving as it is.
He definitely
didn't
kicked
slack
it up.
He didn't slack it. He didn't have a single speaking role in the entire thing, but you can tell just by the way he carries himself, haughty, just the creme de la creme, just the smile, you know what I mean, the whole, and then it gets flipped upside down when the scene you see us all surrounding the bed with guns pointing at him. He's all the lights in his face. Oh, now the tables have turned, Mr. Politician. Oh, you've been out here slacking and being corrupt and stealing people's votes and all this shit. Yeah, now we're here.
Now you gotta own up to your shit.
Now we're here to raise hell. Yeah, literally. And so it was like 9 head of us leaked up in his fucking crib, overpowered his little 2 security guys. Shout out Andrew and Jake, my 2 homeboys.
They didn't
fuck with him. Yeah, no, they were paid help. Yeah, they were paid hands. So when we walked in, they fought for him a little bit, but they didn't really care much, and so we went up there, drug him out of his house, drug him back to the lair, beat the shit out of him.
Put him in a damn duck truck. Put him in a loud-ass jacked up duck truck. Whose truck was that?
Drove him back up. That was actually my boy Daniel, the tallest guy.
The
tallest guy with the real long dreads in the video.
That's a sick truck. I saw the duck on the front.
Pulled up.
Wow. They didn't put up no fight. Boy, I got tossed on a damn couch. What you mean? My little legs went
they put up a little bit of a fight.
What you mean?
But they were paid to put up a fight. They have to put just enough of a. They have to put up just enough of a fight to be able to tell their boss, man, we tried, boss.
Yeah. They got to get roughed up a little bit.
They can't just surrender. You know what I mean? Right. They're being paid, but yeah. So they, shout out to Matt once again. I mean, Matt too, but Matt, Eric, and Mark, bro. Everybody from BR Films, man. I love you guys. And trust me. And this is another key part for everybody listening. First of all, shout out to the video. Just hit 10K on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
10K on the video, man. And they hating hard as a bitch on Facebook. I run a lot of Facebook and Instagram promo, Google promo and stuff. Oh, they hate it. Oh, this is a hate crime. Oh, you're going to get canceled. Oh, this shit. Bro, we want all that. That was the point of doing the damn video from the beginning. You know what I mean? Was to ruffle feathers. Like, bro, look at this shit. What are they doing? Well, they're beating somebody up. Well, who is it? It causes intrigue. You know what I mean? You want people to go, who the fuck is this? Why are they beating him up? And it sets us up for sequel material. So, I don't know if you guys, you watched the Dark Knight series, right?
Love it.
You remember in Batman Begins, the leader of the mob that Batman had hung up by the foot? A fall from this height wouldn't kill me. I'm counting on it. And he drops him. That dude is actually friends with Brent.
No shit.
And he is actually going to... okay, I'm giving away a game right now, but he's supposed to come and be in the sequel.
Damn.
He plays Brent's boss that gives Brent permission to come back and beat the shit out of us. So I'm gathering the squad back up like the fucking Avengers.
Chills, bro.
And
sick.
Brent and Eric are gonna put together a scheme where they pull up on us.
So
give us a taste of their own medicine.
Is this?
So it's a song that me and Killa had that's already out. It's called Fuck 12.
Okay. So
We've been
it's gonna
screaming fuck 12 since back when we was trying to get it off the back end. Crooked cops always tripping on that lame shit. I'm still here with the ones that I came with. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Damn.
It's a whole vibe. But it's fuck 12, so it matches perfectly. Because when
I've heard it
when
before.
Brent and Eric come back and they
Right.
start raising hell, they're gonna tie us up and beat the shit out of
Oh,
us. Like,
shit.
oh yeah, we're gonna give you a
Ties
taste
and
of our fucking your own fucking medicine.
Yep.
They're gonna tie us up and beat the shit out of us, and then it's gonna be fuck 12. You know what I mean? And all this, da da da.
Oh,
So-
that's sick.
Sequel.
How we make it out?
The sequels, oh, that's a secret. That's the part I can't tell you
If
because
we
we've
make
already
it
got a treatment written up and everything. Like this is going down big time. I was able to work with Mark pretty closely recently on one of his personal projects, and we did a little bit of bartering. So we're gonna shoot a video for the sequel for that track, and it's gonna
Oh,
be.
I'm stoked
It's gonna be a
about
fucking
that.
blast, man. But yeah, go look up Nothing. A lot of stuff surrounding Nothing that hasn't come out yet, which is awesome. Nothing is like a really multifaceted project. So I've actually got acoustic recordings that no one's ever heard before. I'm actually
Of that
in the
song?
next couple of months, I'm doing a giveaway with a 7-inch vinyl with never before heard acoustic recordings of this song professionally
song?
of Nothing. Yeah.
No shit.
Because the original song Nothing has got gutturals in it. It's real bass heavy, trap heavy, guitars. You know what I mean? Like a really intense, aggressive sound. Completely wiped the slate clean and did a completely guitar, acoustic bass, acoustic drums remake of it, all live take. Something that nobody's ever heard before, and it's going to be on a vinyl with all the different cuts. You remember how they used to put out the old school EPs back in the day, a 7-inch vinyl? You'd have the instrumental, you'd have the clean version of the song, the dirty version of the song, and then like an exclusive cut.
Right.
And that's exactly what I'm going to offer with
Damn.
some specific merch, and it's going to be
That's
part of a
sick.
giveaway bundle or whatever. So I'm waiting for the vinyl to come in. I don't even have a record player. I'll keep it hot with you, but shout out to Killa. He was in the fucking video. Another thing too that you may have noticed if you
TVM
watched the
Killa
video,
on
yeah,
Instagram?
man, fucking
Yes, sir.
TVM fam,
At
TVM
TVM
fam.
But if you type
Fam
in
on it.
TVM Killa, you'll still come
It'll
up.
still,
All right,
it'll
cool.
pop up.
Yeah, it'll pop up.
We all wore presidential masks, and that was kind of like a piece of the irony that I thought was hilarious about the video. Is that as a boy, we're a bunch of ragtag whoever with a bunch of guns, and we go up in here to kidnap this politician, but we did it wearing a bunch of fucking presidential
Yeah.
masks.
Yes.
Malcolm had on
Hillary Clinton.
freaking Hillary Clinton. Bill Clinton was out there. Bernie was out there.
Nixon.
Obama was out there. Nixon was
Bernie.
out there. He
Were
was
you?
Bernie.
Yeah.
I was John.
Bernie looked like he was smoking a crack pipe on his lip.
Yeah, damn right.
It did.
And I actually was. I was out there basing.
I was basing now.
Hillary said, "Look, I ain't the lead on the media."
Right, I didn't delete shit. Y'all go watch the behind the scenes. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. The part where y'all are aiming guns at each other's fucking faces made
Oh,
me really
yeah.
nervous.
Well, we did weapon
wasn't y'all
checks.
two,
We
was
did-
it?
No, it was him. It was him and Malcolm. Yeah,
okay.
It was him and Malcolm. So Bernie and Hillary.
oh my god.
But everything was safety checked though. Once again, Mark actually has military background. Mark is actually ex-military.
Yeah.
And so he not only knows a lot about guns, but he's very aware of how to safety check properly and everything. So before we shot a single fucking scene of that video, we laid every damn thing down that we had. He went through everything very, very thoroughly. So all the shots that you see us dicking around with firearms,
All the shots you see us digging around with firearms.
they're completely unarmed. They're completely devoid of ammunition. There was no ammunition to be found anywhere in that set. So just a
Yeah, the behind the
disclaimer.
scenes was kind of. I enjoyed it. I kind of enjoyed you guys just fucking around.
That's the
off.
entire behind the scene is us just
I
talking
like
shit
that.
and dicking around, fucking off, just complete utter bullshit. Yeah, I was about to say, can you? Yeah, there we go. Go live on him hoes. Go
Oh,
live
yeah,
on
we
him
will.
hoes.
We got the line ready.
Hey,
boy.
shout out to Torch House. Look at my little dreadies. That was back in my little dreadies with, hey, look, rolling weed in the field.
Yeah, your dreads got long,
Hey,
bro.
look at this. I remember this video, bro. Yeah, old
This
ass
is back in the day, boy.
piano. That's my Bravery and My Bravado project. Shout out Breeze Davis for mixing that whole project, bro.
Facts.
I love you, Breeze. Where you at, man? Come out of retirement.
I told him- I
Spit a
told him-
retirement verse for me.
Hey, I told him to come by.
Do a remix to the retirement song.
I told him to come
It's
by.
my retirement song.
Hey,
I ain't in trying no more.
Hey,
He was telling me he's always wrapped up in work
yeah.
all the time.
Hey, that's all we do is work, man.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all we do is work. But the thing is, you got to make sure that it's the right type of work. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I mean, hey, I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm humble enough to admit I've taken the past couple months off as far as doing a lot of the super active traveling and promoting. And this is the first podcast that I've hit in a while. You know.
Yeah.
Just
You're
because
on the fucking podcast. Though,
I've been
bro.
in my bag. I've been in my bag, dog. It's about a check. You know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta. I'm a musician first and foremost. But when that bag call, baby.
Gotta go.
I'll put the mic down and
Gotta
run, grab
go.
the bag, and come back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't trip on me too much. But the thing is, it pays off because, when you go on the channel and you see videos with 10K, 20K,
Yeah.
views on it, that don't come from nowhere. That comes from me running up and down the road. That comes from me putting money in the promo. That comes from ride or dies. spreading the links every fucking where that they can find, you know what I mean? And so shout out to every single person that, you know, watches this podcast and shares it, watches my videos and shares it, watches his videos and shares it.
Yeah.
That's the very best promo is always going to be word of mouth.
Exactly.
For sure.
You can
Yeah,
put
yeah.
$1,000 on Google, and that's not nearly going to be as effective as 10 people walking around all day long going, Dirty White is the shit,
You gotta
TVM
see
is the
this,
shit,
gotta
Hunt
see
for
this.
Greatness podcast. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
people say that shit, you know, you have an tendency to go check out whatever it is, but this cigar is hitting, boy. What the
That shit's strong,
That
ain't
shit
it, boy?
strong, ain't it? He said, boy, this shit hitting out of nowhere. You saw that he had to take a sit down.
I've been enjoying the hell out of this. I ain't smoked a cigar in
Out
a
of
good
nowhere, he
minute.
talking about,
Y'all put y'all shit down. Y'all,
Dude, I smoked
I'm the
half of
biggest-
this one
I'm
the
the
other night.
best.
About put my dick in the dirt,
never
bro.
paid for late pizzas.
How long did it take y'all to shoot that video?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
It
we
was a wow.
started shooting at probably like 5 in the afternoon maybe, and did not get done until 3 in the morning. So almost 12 hours, almost 12 straight hours of shooting.
And I had
So
to
y'all-
work at 8 a.m. the next day.
Yeah, we were some tired sons of bitches after that shoot. So was Mark. Mark and Eric were all tired. Everybody, Matt was tired. But hey, look, it was worth it though. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking
And
sick,
the
dude.
majority of the time we had masks on too, so you couldn't see the giant Louis Vuitton bags under my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So whatever.
Yeah, I seen y'all like couldn't see out the mask and
No,
shit. And
no.
Those masks are not meant for home
I tripped
invasions.
up
I'm
the-
telling you that
I
much.
tripped up the stairs trying to break into the house. That's how you know we was fucked from the get-go. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
that reminded me of the part on Django where the Klan's fucking talking.
Yeah.
He's like, who fucking cut
these eyes. And your wife, he's like, my wife cut these fucking eyes. See if I ever do anything else for you ever again.
Y'all, listen, my wife put serious over here slamming on me, damn ass. Y'all ungrateful bastard.
That was the kid from fucking Superbad.
Yeah.
What's his name? Jonah Hill. That
Yeah.
was Jonah Hill, bro. He's a fucking hell of an actor, dude.
Yeah, Jonah's dope, man.
That
I actually
kid's
have a lot of
dope,
respect
bro.
for Jonah. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially the way he be doing them weight losses and weight gains. Bro, be
Oh my
125 pounds one week, and then the next week he be 325. I'm
350.
like, dog, what?
You know who's really on that shit though? Is like on that workout shit, lose weight. Action Bronson, bro.
Action, bro. Oh yeah, he been
Bro.
dropping. He been. I'm so
Bro,
proud of
he's
Action,
fucking
bro.
jacked,
I'm so
dude.
proud of
He's
Action,
like-
man. Yeah, he was always. I knew he had it in him.
Yes.
He
He
was
was
always
super fat, though, dude.
diesel. He was always
super
diesel.
fat,
It was just
though.
covered with it was just covered with gut.
I mean, he was morbidly obese, dude.
Yeah.
And that dude's like really
Yeah.
fucking.
That's
doing
like
it.
me. Like inside of this tiny exterior is a fucking Hulk-like physique. You guys ain't ready for this
Couldn't even
shit.
say it with a straight face.
With a nice Hulk-like physique. Boy, there's a lot of sexy underneath. But 2022,
Right, if you can
though,
get past all the skinny, you can see the big.
Right, here's the thing. Look, we in the gym every single night, though.
Yeah, this is also true though. That's a
Dude,
recent
that's-
development. Shout out
He
to
ain't lying. They just came here from the
Killa.
gym.
Hey, dead ass. Killa was like, bruh, stop bitching about being small and come lift some damn weight. I'm like, all right, you know, I guess you got a
so much
point.
in your actual life, because when you sit there, here's the
It really does,
You wanna
man.
know
I
what,
feel
like,
so much
a
better.
very simple way to just make sure everything in your life goes a little extra smoother.
Work out.
Feel better. You
Work
know what I
out.
mean? Work out. Work
As
out.
healthy.
men, bro, we got a lot of pent up aggression.
No doubt.
So,
No
like,
doubt.
When you get in the gym, it at least takes the
No
edge off
doubt.
of that shit.
I take my aggression
Yeah.
out on the bitches. And
Well,
on
The
the
bitches
Yeah.
or the benches. The
Women-
benches and the
Benches,
bitches.
yeah, benches and
Women look at
bitches.
weed, I choose one, abuse three.
Benches, bitches, and britches.
We do. We got a
Shout
lot-
out to Ziggs for that line. Don't fucking
I ain't gonna tell you
don't
that. I
plagiarize
ain't gonna
him without
plagiarize
giving him his credit.
That
That
is all
was Ziggs.
Ziggs.
Bro, testosterone is a hell of a drug, bro.
It is.
Like just
It
the just the endogenous testosterone
Yeah.
that we have. Like you think about it, why are so many men serial killers? Why ain't there a bunch of serial killer women? It's
They all
got-
get away with it. They don't
it's-
be.
It's got to be testosterone.
They kill a
bro.
motherfucker and get him for alimony.
and frame their
They
husband.
kill him and frame the motherfucker. He killed himself.
And play the victim immediately.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? That's the thing. That's the difference. We can't play no damn victim. You know what I mean? There's a room full of blood, and I'm the nigga with the knife. What do you expect about to happen, boy?
I was defending myself from
I ain't
her.
gonna make it out before I get shot. would you?
She had the ray gun. I couldn't help it. Damn,
But
boy.
we've been
Damn.
damn killing each other forever, dude, since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's got to be that testosterone's got to have something to do with it.
Yeah, it definitely
But
does.
going to the gym really takes the edge off of shit.
Yeah, it does.
And you don't
And it
like.
just makes you healthy, bro. It just makes you healthy. I've never had a problem. That's the juxtaposition. Ironically, it's not far from the statement that I made, which was a complete joke about the whole physique thing. But you think about somebody like Action Bronson, fat as fuck, started working out, looking better.
way
Me,
better.
I've never had a problem with being fat. Even at my fattest, I wasn't ever obese.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even when I had my little double chin in my gut, I wasn't obese. I was just eating Mickey D's and drinking a whole lot of Ice House. And that's what happens when you eat Mickey D's and drink Ice House.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's got to go somewhere. But the thing is, if you work out, it don't matter whatever your previous form was.
No.
Effort is not ever going to betray you. Effort will never betray you.
Damn,
If you go in the
true.
fucking gym It don't matter whether you use fat to start with, you're gonna get slim. You're gonna
You
slim
gotta
up.
put in the effort.
If you skinny, you're gonna beef up. It don't matter. Whichever you go, it's gonna send you towards. So, Killa got me on that shit. Got me down to True Fit. I even paid a subscription now.
Yeah,
I'm verified.
That's where I go too.
I'm
I
a
go-
verified whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Feels
That place
great.
is shit,
It
dude.
feels great. I love True Fit.
It's the
Do,
only
do
one
y'all
I'll
go to
do.
the one up the street or the other one?
We go
by-
to Shipyard. Shipyard's the closest one to my house. Shipyard in College, right there
Oh,
by the
okay.
Harris Teeter. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only one that's 24/7.
I
Yeah,
love that. I like
24/7.
that one way better than this
Yeah.
one, but this one makes it so I have no excuse.
Exactly.
So I'm like,
How
oh,
close
bro-
are you to one? It's like right.
It's
like
right here by that food line
2
right
seconds.
there.
Right.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's right there. So it's like, if I
damn,
don't want to
you have
drive to
no-
the Krispy Kreme one, I'm like,
Yeah,
bro.
that's the one that we're at. Is the Krispy Kreme.
That one's the
It's supposed
shit.
to- Yeah,
that
well, it's
was
24
gold.
hours.
I've
That's
been
what I
there
like.
since it was golds. Like I've been there the whole
Word.
the whole
Okay.
time, and it. They just have so much better. Like they have great shit there.
Right,
You know what I mean?
And they're not mad about you when you go drop a fucking
Nah, you can
weight.
slam shit.
You go to
in there.
Planet
They don't
Fitness,
give
they're
a
like,
fuck.
sir, quiet in the library. I'm
No
like,
walks
bitch.
playing.
Bro, Planet Fitness don't have benches and or
No,
anything.
no,
You
they
can't
don't.
deadlift, bro. Deadlift, squats, and bench. That's
It's
for
out.
me the most
It's
important
out.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Free weights in general. You can't do that.
Free
with
weights in
benefits.
general, dude.
You know what I mean?
That's what you really need. And then you need like that is part of getting out the pin up aggression is to be like, ugh.
Yeah.
And slam some shit
Yeah.
or whatever. Like
Yeah,
get
well, that last rep. When you
rep.
get that last fucking
Exactly,
rep and you
dude.
yell and you drop that motherfucker. Listen to me talking like a musclehead.
Yeah,
for real.
Oh, it's
It's
full.
for real,
Nah, you don't
bro.
know nobody.
Let me don't make me take my titty out on the air. Y'all ready?
How long y'all been going to the gym?
Hey,
now?
look at this shit. Look at this motherfucker
This is
here.
so bad.
Hey, I remember this.
Look at all the bitches by the pool.
Bunch
This
of
is
hoes
dirty.
by the pool. It was in January. They was all shivering. I was like, shut the hell up. Film this goddamn
Oh,
shit.
went in the hot tub.
Yeah.
Much like Michaela though, she got shot like a month ago.
She got shot.
Yeah, in the leg.
Somebody stole her wig.
No, she literally got shot in the leg. She was in the hospital, unfortunately. You know what I mean?
Hey man, shout out to you if you get shot. Hey, shout out to
Shout out to
motherfucking-
you if you
hey,
get
look,
shot. Is that what
Shout out to Big Ma, bro. Nah, I'm being dead ass. Shout out to her and shout out to Big Ma, man. Big Molly, man. I don't know if y'all know Molly or not, but he be chilling with G5 and shit. He from here in the city. Molly a real one, bro. I fuck with Molly. He was on damn Instagram today. Got shot yesterday twice in the pelvis.
And was on Instagram.
And he got on Instagram talking about y'all bitches miss me. You need to shoot better. I'm like, my boy.
Amen.
That's lit as fuck. If I ever get shot, that's the first shit I'm gonna say. Boy, aim better. Aim training. Go back online. Go into simulation. Don't stop till you hit what you're shooting at.
See, that video y'all did for nothing, man. That's like biggest fear of every man is to be asleep in your house at night,
Right.
and you're in your even if you got guns, you're in your most vulnerable state when you're asleep. That's why you have them dreams,
Yeah.
because
Exactly.
you know what I mean. If that's even really what they are, I don't know about dreams. That's what I was going to talk to you
Right.
about earlier. Like, what if the dreams is real and this is fake?
That is a
Oh,
possibility.
I've been thinking about that for the longest time,
Like,
bro.
or what if like every time we go to sleep, that's it? Like every single time we go to sleep and wake up.
It's a reincarnation. You're somebody else.
Yeah, maybe it's a reincarnation, or maybe it's all just false memories that we have when we wake up.
Right.
It's just a repetition of the simulation over and over again. It's the
It's
Matrix.
more likely
It's the
that it
Matrix.
is a simulation than
Than
that
not.
it isn't
Yeah, no
a
doubt.
simulation.
No doubt.
Exactly.
The math scares the shit out of me.
Statistically.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
and you also
so
got to think about
fucking weird,
like,
man.
not to be cliche, but you guys remember Inception, right?
Oh, dude, fantastic movie.
Do you remember
dude.
when they came down here? They come down here to dream, and he puts his hand on their shoulders. No, they come here to wake up.
Wow.
And like the people that were being drugged and just dreaming for hours and hours at the time, that was their actual lives, bro. When they woke up and went back to their mundane bullshit, this is the dream. I just got to get through another 8 hours of this fucking simulation
Bullshit.
so I can go back to real life again on my pleasure island with, you know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Did you see his new movie?
stop.
The guy, Christopher Nolan
Christopher
is the
Nolan,
director of that. Did you see his new movie?
This is the one with Hugh Jackman.
Nah, it ain't got Hugh Jackman in it. It's
What is
God damn, dude. It's really fucking. It's about time moving backwards and forwards.
Tenet.
Tenet.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
I've seen Tenet.
Bro, what did you think about Tenet?
the whole movie?
Yes.
What did you think?
I've seen the trailers, but I didn't really know what it was about.
Tenet is some next level shit. Like
It's some next level
once again,
shit.
It's like Inception, you have to sit there and watch it 24/7.
It's got
just to
layers.
understand the concept.
Yeah.
Bro,
I
what's
love
that?
movies like
What's
that,
that
bro.
dude's name in it? The star.
The actor.
God
why
damn,
you put me on the
he's
spot
good,
like this?
bro. He just came out with another movie on Netflix. That
Yes.
guy, it's so fucking good, dude.
his
Like
name? What's his name?
Bro, I don't know his name.
we
gotta
got
look it up.
technology.
Tenet,
We got
dude.
technology.
That dude is he's the next fucking big thing. That guy.
He's the next Denzel.
He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so fucking you gotta see. I'll send you his new movie whenever I go
Yeah,
look.
you
Me
got
and my old lady just watched it, and it's like him running.
Robert Pattinson?
No,
Nah, not Robert Pattinson. Black guy, Afro.
John David Washington?
That's gotta be
Yeah.
him. Gotta be him. Let me see. Yes, bro. He's so fucking
John
good.
David Washington.
Dude, John David.
Washington.
Shout out to Mr. Washington, dude, because
Hell
he
yeah.
is a fucking hell of an actor, dude.
Hell yeah.
He makes
Hell
me
yeah.
believe that shit.
You know, should. That's what.
You know, whenever you watch a movie with shitty actors, you're like, ugh.
Because here's the thing, you never saw any part of it coming the same way he did.
No.
The entire way through, you were just as lost and just as confused, and it's hard to play that. Type
I've seen
of
it twice
yeah.
now, and I'm still confused.
No, that's a good movie then.
It's
That's
a
a
great
great-
movie.
You gotta
because you gotta
dig
watch
back in.
Inception 2 or 3 times to really get
To
every
really get
part.
every bit.
Like
all
you
the
get
stuff.
at the end, you get an idea.
Shutter Island was another one
Shutter
like that. I had
Island
to
was a
watch
great
Shutter
movie.
Island like 6
That's
times
Leonardo
before I was.
DiCaprio, too.
Yeah,
That's
oh
a
my
great
God,
fucking movie.
so good.
Any movies that deal with time, moving forward and backwards, because
Jumper.
like in our minds, time only moves in one direction,
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
right? So, like, is it really that simple?
No, God no.
Can't be, dude.
No, it can't be.
Once you start like interacting with time, it breaks down a lot of other logical things about like how the storyline and the progression actually goes. So the fact that you actually sit there and like have to like deconstruct what the entire storyline could have possibly
Tenet
been,
was just like that.
to be able to sit there pick apart the pieces, but then completely come to like bring everything to be full circle at the end of breaking
Bring it all together.
I feel like you
Yeah.
like Tenet for sure.
anything that involves time like that, because you remember like Marvel's event, like Avengers, like the Infinity War.
Great.
Like
I
and
love
now
it.
like
I
I
love
thought
it.
Tenet was just a movie about some bad renters. Get the hell out of my house, you bastards!
fuck out of here, boy.
I can't even
Sick of
remember.
these people.
I can't remember why it was called Tenet. To be honest
That's
with you.
that's
It was
like
the
the
operation
Tenet,
at the
it's
end.
operation, yes.
That's right.
That was
That's
the
right.
entire operation. It's called Tenet.
So they're moving backwards from one point and moving forwards from one point in time. So just keep that in mind when you watch the movie. It ain't.
Yeah, see now, okay.
So it's not necessarily
Time doesn't go in one direction.
It's just being
Fuck you, fuck you.
And how
Yeah.
far back do you really?
If anybody's ever invented a time machine, ever, even in the future, it's real and it's already been used.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
thought
yeah,
about
yeah,
that?
yeah. No, 100%.
So like if it's ever been invented from now until the
Time
end
travel
of time,
already exists.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It has
no doubt.
to.
It's just limited use. It's just limited use because
yeah.
as soon as the motherfucker found time travel, he came back wherever he came back to.
Yes.
You know, because the first person, because everyone has an
What
agenda.
do you think the
Everyone
first
has an
person who-
agenda.
Tell me again. I want to know what you think the first person who ever found time travel. What did they do?
I feel like he went back and sucked on a cow titty. You know what I'm saying?
I would go back to H.G. Wells' time machine. You know what I mean? He went back 1,000 times to try to save his wife, to realize the biggest thing about time travel. You can't change fate. If it happened once, you're just going to watch 1,000 ways of her dying.
Wow.
That's if fate exists.
And that's if fate exists. But okay, even if you don't call it fate.
See,
you
but the
still
thing
have
is,
to
the
watch
existence of
1,000
the existence of time travel negates the reality that fate can exist.
It should.
Yeah, it has to.
It should.
You think it does while you time travel, but that's the whole.
Because
instant.
time travel is literally the manipulation of the instrument that carries out fate.
Right.
Time is the vehicle that fate travels in. So if you can successfully manipulate said vehicle,
Yeah.
if you get on a bus going to Walmart, you're going to Walmart regardless. That's fate. But if you realize that you can take over the fucking bus, you don't have to go to Walmart anymore. You can go where the fuck you want.
That's a
You
good
could.
fucking
Fate
point.
can't exist if
With time travel.
If you're now, it
So
depends
fate
on the type of
doesn't
time
exist
travel. It
because
depends on the
time
type of
travel
time travel.
exists.
Because if you're talking about the actual classic definition of time travel, which is the manipulation of the space-time continuum, that means that you can take your physical being out of one place in the space-time continuum and deposit it in another. That's classic time travel. Now you got stuff like Jumper, like I mentioned.
Right.
That's time travel in a sense, but it's also very closely
That's
hand in.
teleportation.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. It's like it's not true time travel per se, because all they were doing was taking somebody
Right.
out of one dimension and shoving him into another dimension to have him executed. That's not time travel per se. It could be, because those may be two different
Or
timelines,
just going through the quantum.
but you're not using that actual time machine.
Seen Loki on Disney Plus?
Yes.
Oh my
started
God.
to,
Do you
yeah,
like it?
started to.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Love it.
Fucking
Yeah,
fire,
it's
dude.
a
Straight fire.
Breaking into the multiverse and like
Dude.
this Spider-Man note. Like,
What
No
episode
Way
y'all
Home.
on?
See, I watched like the first one and then fell asleep.
Oh, it's
the whole
fire.
thing.
You gotta get. You seen the whole thing?
Yes,
Me too.
twice.
It's like 6 episodes.
Yes.
Oh, so you like Loki?
I
Then.
loved it. Well, here's the thing. I love the entire Marvel series. So
Me
like,
too.
I've been there for Captain.
How great was that spinoff of Loki, bro? Like I was,
never thought it was gonna happen. Like,
bro.
Once again, you see how great they did the time travel thing? Because once he found the Tesseract, like in Endgame, Nobody knew exactly what happened. But now they bring in a whole new segment with his own spinoff of the show of what happened in that one little
Phenomenal.
portion where he, boom, kicked. Of them
Phenomenal.
Trying to, like, recreate, like, get all the Infinity. They had to steal the Infinity Stones from themselves. And now, because they did that and failed, the Tesseract got into Loki's hand, and now Loki has his own show.
God damn, that
If it
shit's
wasn't for
sick,
that,
dude.
Tom McDonald was like, as long as you pay me, boy.
And like his character's so complex,
Right.
Because you don't want to like him, but you like him.
No, I liked him from the beginning.
You did.
Loki's my
See,
favorite
I didn't-
character to begin with.
I didn't really fuck
Because
with him.
he's a
like-
prankster. That's his whole. That's his
Yeah,
whole
he-
bit. I love that
yeah.
about him. He's
I
a
was
fucking,
never a big Loki fan. You're right. I wasn't until the show. I'm not
I just
gonna
wanted somebody to. I love when the Hulk slung that motherfucker.
Yeah, but that's the whole point, though. Is you
Down on
beat
the
the shit
ground.
out of bruh, and he still like came back for more. Like
don't be talking about
if you get slapped around by the Hulk and live to tell the tale, you got a set on you, dog. You got a
Yeah,
pair, dog.
bad
You know what I'm saying? What the
I
fuck
mean,
can you say?
He's also like a Asgardian god, apparently, but also still got his ass.
He's very
like
much a
he was
god.
Lamar.
Yeah, well, that's why he didn't die. Is because he's a god.
That's
You
why
know
he
what I'm saying?
didn't die, but he still got that ass whoop.
Oh,
He
yeah.
got that ass whooped, bro. Hulk fucked him up, dude.
Right.
But yeah, I'm glad you seen that, bro. I ain't talked to nobody that's seen it
I
yet.
love every.
Oh, it's
aspect of it.
phenomenal. I need to rewatch it too.
Especially like the narcissistic love interest.
Yeah, he's in love with himself.
Yes.
Oh my god! And it's perfect for his character.
Yes.
And they're like bashing him the whole time about it. They're hating on him.
They're hating on him.
And the girl was like so likable.
Right.
And then she like
you know at the end. It's,
yeah
I don't
she
want to give
turns
away. You know.
yeah she turns a little. You're like ooh.
Right. Ooh. A Loki pulled a Loki on a Loki. Like, what if I did to
Yeah.
you what you knew you was gonna do to me? But who does it hurt worse? That's the.
Wow.
That's what hurt me.
Wow.
It's always a power struggle.
That's
You know what I'm
great,
saying?
dude. I love that viewpoint
You
of
can't
it.
hate somebody for doing exactly what you know you would have done.
And you kind of know
You
the
knew it
whole
was
time
gonna-
that's gonna happen.
Yeah, you knew it in the back of your head that this is always a possibility.
But the main Loki, he kind of changed a little bit.
That's the thing.
But he expected them to change with him.
and that won't happen. Well, because look at all the other Lokis.
How about the Loki like universe with all the like the alligator and
Alligators what killed me,
shit? Bro. That shit was so cool.
Loki as an alligator. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was definitely one of my
I
favorite.
heard that the rumor around it was he got enchanted when he was little, and that was his that's the issue in the timeline. Once he got enchanted and turned into an alligator, boom, immediately threw in there. But how did the alligator escape? That's the one thing I can never.
That alligator did have some magical powers and
That
shit.
wasn't
That, that shit was so dope,
He
bro.
was over there talking about it like, oh, what you do? You just gonna sit there and water the whole time? The alligator said, man, you want to talk to this shit? Boy, he got us talking. He bit his motherfucking me.
You will if you like them like the Loki and
Yeah.
then the Tenet, you'll like that man, the Washington dude. You'll like his new shit.
I like the new one.
Because you're trying. I like shit where I'm trying to figure it out the whole time. You know, like where it starts off and you're like, what the fuck is going on here? You know, and like you're having to use your brain to figure it out because
Yeah.
there's so much dumb shit now.
Yeah.
Amen.
Where-
That's
you know
Well,
where
that's basically my priority when I watch porn. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, is the plumber gonna take his dick out of? You know what I'm saying? You just bring a pizza here for no reason? What the fuck are y'all eating this shit? Like, what's going on?
Grow a little. I'm really trying to figure out how to change a lug nut. Hurry the fuck up. You know what I
Right?
mean?
Is he gonna fix the sink?
Did you see Killer Mike shit where he did actual porn that taught you how to do shit?
No. What?
Bro, Killer Mike's TV show. Did y'all watch that?
A little bit.
I should have.
Triggered, or was it Triggered
What
or
we call trigger.
something alert or something like that? Anyway, his TV show on Netflix. He did porn. They did porn videos. He didn't. He wasn't in it. He made porn videos that actually showed people how to change out, like the plumber fucked the bitch, but showed how to do something while he was fucking the bitch. It's like so men will watch the video and learn something
Right.
and can jerk off
What
if they
a-
want to.
Amen.
You know?
He on
That's
the next
it's
level
too.
thinking.
It's mixing the. Nah.
No,
See,
that's next level thinking, boy. You get to learn and fuck at the
that's
same time.
mixing.
Yeah.
That's mixing too many. That's mixing
You
too
did
many
it right.
poisons.
Because you kind of go brain dead when you're fucking. You kind of just do what you're feeling. You know what I'm
Did
saying?
mom ever get out of the washing machine?
Did
Or
she?
gets unstuck from the coffee table. That's the ones that be baffling me. Like, how did you get stuck in the coffee table?
With your
Like,
pussy out.
Coffee tables be a motherfucker. I'm trying to get me one of them coffee tables be catching bitches. I mean, where do you get these coffee tables at to be catching these bitches, man? Come in, there's a bitch in the coffee table again. God damn it. This is the third one this week. I'm sick of this shit. Every time I turn around, I gotta fuck these bitches from out under this coffee table. I'm sick of it.
It's a damn fly trap in the
Right.
living room.
No,
bro.
Venus,
dude.
a penis fly
A
trap.
penis fly trap, bro.
I'm done.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Oh my god.
That's fucking great.
That's
Y'all got
funny.
how much music do you guys have together?
It's a lot.
Yeah. Because I've seen your name and I've heard the Fuck 12 song.
It's to the point now, like, on
Fuck 12 is a good song.
Fuck 12 is a good song.
Hey, they weren't ready. We went out and fucking performed that at a car meet, bro. And the intro, speaking of Killer Mike, shout out to Killer Mike. I hope they don't take my shit down, but we sampled him in the beginning of that song. That's Killer Mike in the beginning of that song where he's like, I'm sick of seeing black men die. You know, he's like, he put his knee on a motherfucker's neck for 9 seconds until he died. You know what I mean? We got it. So, sampled Killer Mike all in and out of the song, you know, in the beginning and the end. And me and him went and did a live performance at a car show that this dude Kendrick was throwing. And the song comes on and Killer Mike starts talking to me and him both took a knee. And, like, the whole car show just collectively turned and, like, looked at us. They did not expect a political statement in the middle of their fucking car show. And then we jumped up and started screaming, fuck 12. And everything was lit again.
You heard Tyler Childers' new shit? Where he's talking about, it's a political statement like that. And he's talking about how many boys will we let them drag off this mountain before we fucking loaded our guns up and went to town.
Yeah.
Or we tuck our tails and run.
Yeah.
For centuries to come.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's sick. I'll send you
no doubt. Send me the link.
You,
yeah, that's
dude.
cool.
It's like, you know who Tyler Childers is.
Kinda.
Oh, man.
Somebody put me on game.
Kinda. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that it might have been you, as a matter of fact, that told me about him the first time.
And Sturgill. I told you about Sturgill.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Sturgill's the shit, dude. Sturgill just came out with a new concept album that's
You talking about the one you were saying it was good to trip to.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
that the one you were
Sturgill.
telling me? Yeah, he's like, you got to trip to this fucking album. I
It's
still have to trip to it, man.
It's psychedelic country music, dude. Sturgill
Psychedelic
is.
country.
But every album's different.
Yeah,
every album's different. He's got a rock album that you would love. He fucking shreds on guitar.
Yeah.
But like what country is
Well, that's my goal though.
There's no limits
personally
on
as an
shit.
artist. Yeah, I love mixing genres and
that's what you've done, bro.
And
You
dabbling.
released an album of all singing.
dabble.
no whiskey in the water.
That, speaking of, dude, like you're singing some country
Whiskey
ass
bottle.
shit, dude.
Whiskey
you
bottle.
know?
Well, that song, ironically enough, because I'm the first to admit I'm a lot more open-minded now than I used to be. But I grew up for a long time just hating country, just as a genre, just as a concept, just like the whole thing. Because I'm from country, so like I have a lot of negative connotations just from being in the place that I'm from. There's a lot of ignorance. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of the things that in my mind were simultaneous with country were not pleasant things. You know what I mean? And I've since come to realize that obviously, you know what I mean, there's 1,000 different ways to be country, and being country doesn't necessarily mean that you're inherently, you know what I mean, like
A piece of shit bigot.
you know what I mean? And that's kind of the idea that I had for a long time. And honestly, that's ignorance within me. You know what I mean? To
It's
assign
the same shit.
to assign an
Yeah.
entire. So once I realized that me hating on country because of what I thought it was is basically just as ignorant as the country shit that or that, you know, or something hating on hip hop because it's simultaneous.
Because of ignorance. They just immediately assume.
Pull your
on
pants
the
up,
radio,
boy. You know what I'm
all rap. All they talk about is money, sex, drugs, and all that shit.
Yeah.
And like,
Well, that's the things that I love. You know what I'm saying? I have to talk about what I love. But with the country song though, the Whiskey Bottle, me and my buddy John Ward sat down one night about drunk as a fuck in his apartment, and we were like, we should write a fake country song. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And let's talk about trains. I'm like, all right.
Talk about trains.
And whiskey. And somebody's
How much we run 'em?
Yeah, pretty girl named Leslie. I'm like, all right, say less. So we wrote a whole fake country song, and then it ended up being like one of those low-key hits that we would never record because we didn't take it seriously. But every party that we were at, or anytime there was a guitar in our hand, play Whiskey Bottle. Oh, Whiskey Bottle. I'm like, man, y'all just doing too much. So we produced the shit, you know what I'm saying, and made Whiskey Bottle. So
I love
shout out
that
to John.
song.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Yeah, I just love
808s with country go pretty
I
well.
love when somebody goes outside their comfort zone.
You have to.
That's what me and him do as artists, though. You know what I mean?
Constantly.
I don't sit here and I don't ever go for like something that I'm already used to.
If it's
Every
not
single
weird-
project, if it's not weird, if it doesn't push me to
If
be
you
better,
don't raise an
See,
eyebrow, like,
that's
what
it.
is
That's
this?
the same shit with comedy, bro. Like I got a show tomorrow. All right, I gotta tell y'all. I was gonna tell y'all before the podcast.
Tell me a bit. Yeah, I was about to say, tell me a bit from the show.
If a bit comes out, whatever. But I did a show last night in Leland at Cadillac Ranch.
Okay.
Do you guys know where Cadillac Ranch is at?
Yeah.
Fucking awesome biker bar, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Big fucking bar out in the middle of nowhere, bumfuck Leland, dude. And I did it last month and did fantastic. I did 17 minutes, and
Okay.
that's way longer than I've ever done.
Yeah.
It did great, right? I felt good about it. My boy said, come back next month and do the show again. I said, fuck yeah. I'm only doing the show if the owner of the bar hosts it, because I love the owner of the bar, and he's
Okay.
cool as fuck. His name's Chase. Shout out Chase. So I get there, and he's like, all right. I'm like, when am I going up? He said, oh, you're going last. I was like, bro,
You're the headline.
I was like, don't fucking put me last, bro. He was like, you're going last. He's like, this is your fucking type of place right here. I'm like, whatever you need, you're running the show, I'll do it.
Right.
So I went last night, out of my comfort zone, bro, and ran some bits, and like
killing it.
Man,
Were they laughing?
It was such a good time,
They were
bro.
laughing their
And the
asses
dude
off.
before me is so offensive, and he's coming on the podcast Monday.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
so fucking offensive.
Woo.
God, he's offensive. Shout out to Cam Boy Smith. Shout out to Cameron
Hell
Smith.
yeah.
Man, dude, like it was cool because I had the fear, and like to overcome the fear, you know. And I knew I was gonna do it, but it was still like nervousness.
Yeah, that
fear.
adrenaline, bro. Every show, people think, even for veterans of the stage, bro, it don't matter if you don't have a healthy amount of. If you go on stage, even as a veteran performer, and you don't feel a little bit of a tinge of anxiety
Something ain't
or
right,
stage
right?
fright, yeah, you're not doing it right.
right,
If you're
no.
that comfortable with your material, you need to be always pressing the limits of that performance and
See,
seeing
that's
how
the
far
only
you can
way
go
to
with
get
it.
better. That's
Yeah.
the only way you
No
get better
doubt.
is to get outside your comfort zone.
You don't go in
man.
the gym and hit 20 and you're like, all right, sweet, that's it.
Yeah,
Nah,
let's
21,
curl fives
24.
today.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, you gotta keep pushing.
It's the same shit. It's like working out.
like
It
working
is.
out.
It's
Yeah.
exact. Like that's what we call it in comedy. Is like get up there and work
Reps.
out.
Yeah. Reps.
Do your
You get your
reps.
gains from
Get
your
your reps.
failures.
Reps.
Like
Exactly.
until you
Get your
can't
reps
lift
in.
that shit anymore, you haven't really worked.
Reps.
I
Yeah.
love how much. I did Talk Spicy, which you're about to go on. Talk Spicy.
Yeah. Oh,
TV.
shout out to Glad. I can't wait for that shit.
Yeah, shout out to Glad, man. Glad
Spicy.
and his wife.
Glad
dude,
is cool as fuck.
They're fucking amazing. And Glad and me were talking, and he's got some really good songs out too. And just the similarities between comedy and doing music.
And
like,
music, yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Dude,
I just
Glad-
didn't know there was so many like similarities there. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah, definitely. Because I mean, think about it critically.
Well, entertainment.
You're
It is-
entertaining.
you are
you're,
entertaining,
yeah,
yes.
that's the primary purpose. Is first of all, you're entertaining. Secondly, comedy is when a rapper goes on stage, I'm like, fuck, man, I hope I hit all my bars right.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the thing is, in all reality, comedy, like comedians, you have less room for error than me and him will ever have on stage. We get on stage, we got performance tracks. We've taken the lead vocals out. We've replaced the lead vocals with our live vocals. We might have a backing band.
Got
There's
some apples in
music.
there.
I can stop rapping my whole bar and just go, yeah, yeah. And if the people in the crowd have never heard the song before,
If they have,
They don't know the
please
fucking
sing
difference.
along, motherfucker, please.
You know what I'm saying?
I forgot the words.
as a comedian, you go on stage, it's dead silence. You fumble your bar, you don't get to kick around on stage and, you know what I'm saying, groove with your shoulders and keep people, you know what I mean? Like, it's
if
not.
you fuck up one tag on a joke, it's kind of like you. I
Yeah.
feel like once you get good enough, you can find your way out of it
Oh,
without
definitely.
them knowing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not there
Same
yet.
thing with musicians. Same thing with musicians. If I'm playing the piano live and I fuck something up,
I know how to play it.
I'll figure out a way out of it. The show's gonna go
gotta
on.
do it in
I'll mess
stride.
around and get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, no doubt.
You can't ever let them see you fumble like while on stage. That's the thing. We all fuck up, especially on stage. You know what I mean? Easily.
Yeah.
I played my shit off so well.
Yeah.
It fucks
You remember
up.
that one time we performed downtown and I had to drag you up off the bar in the Calico Room?
Oh my God!
We
yeah.
did a show at the Calico Room one time, and we were so fucked up because we had done 2 shows back to back the night before, and we were worn out. And this is like 4 in the afternoon. We had
Right.
just both woke up, and we
After
go
doing
downtown
a
and
full
get
party show.
Yeah. We did a pool party show. Went home, caught like an hour and a half worth of nap. Come in the club, start drinking again.
And I'm already passed out at the
He
bar.
drunk
head
2
on
shots
shit.
and passed out, and was at the bar just head on the bar, just out. And our set came up, and I chugged the rest of my Red Bull, and I went and beat him on his back. I'm like, wake the hell up, you know what I'm saying? Knocked him in the back of the head. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck up, man. It's our show. All right. Give me a Red Bull.
He said, "Give me a Red Bull." He got me another beer.
I got him a Red Bull and a beer. I'm like, all right, get the fuck up there now. Let's do this shit. Yeah, facts.
Best
And we did
show
it. And it was a
ever.
lit ass
Really?
fucking
Dude.
show.
Wow.
Like, just off the
Yeah.
cuff like that, dude. Just straight out of
Some
the
rock star shit, bro.
I said, "Oh, no.
That was the same day. As a matter of fact, that was the same day of the pool party. My little cousin Chloe, this is a tattoo on my arm, caught 3 buses from fucking Murraysville in a wheelchair
Oh wow.
to come and see me and him perform live at that show. That's one of the
Wow.
few. I could count on both hands probably the amount of shows that she got to watch, because the majority of the places she was underage. She can't get in.
Yeah.
And so when she heard about, hey, when's your next show? I'm like, well, I'm actually doing a pool party in a couple weeks, and it's, a pool party. That's about as PG as it gets. You know what I mean? Like, anybody can get in a pool party.
Not this whole bunch.
And, well, not this pool party. I actually still had to get her in. Yeah, she called me. She's like, I'm at the gate.
Between them buns, baby.
Right,
I want to see.
Right. And I walked up there and let her in, and she came in and watched. It was a good ass show, no doubt.
Oh, she came to the pool party.
Yeah, she did. She pulled up and she finally called me. She's like, I'm out here. They won't let me in. I'm like, man, damn it.
What kind of pool party?
And I had already told the damn bouncer that she was coming.
It was at the lighthouse.
That shit's dead, y'all. If y'all need a lighter, we're gonna have to use a crack lighter, y'all.
Hey, ain't no.
Well, you know I'm
Basin's
basic.
no longer part of my life. But no, it was a good ass pool party. It was at Lighthouse Apartments over there on off of what is it, Randall? Yeah, Randall and right there on
How'd
Randall
you get
and
that
College.
gig, dude?
Who the fuck
Being
was
in the
hosting?
scene. Oh,
Who was hosting? I think it was Reef's party.
Reef's party. And,
Reef,
Caitlin.
yeah, Reef Marley, Reef and Caitlin were throwing a party, and
Marley, he's in the video, right?
oh well, no, this is Reef Marley. This guy's name is Reef. He's this
That's the most stoner name I've ever
he's
heard
one of
in
the
my
He's a
life,
rapper
dude.
from like UNCW and whatever. Shout out to
Reef
Reef. I haven't
Marley.
talked to him for a while, but no, that's different than Marley. That's different than Marley of the Beach Bums. The Beach Bums is
Right.
Rummy and Marley, and those are two. Yeah.
Which, shout out to them. Though.
Marley Burns. Yeah, shout out to the Beach Bums. How did we forget
got
that?
some big
Beach Bums.
We're also in nothing. You know.
Yeah.
Little mama bad as fuck.
Hey.
You're on a couple of their songs.
Hey, yeah, me and the Bums got some songs together, man. I got a song out called See You Now, See You Later with them on it. It's a fucking vibe. We got a song called Spin Again. We're going down to Miami in September to shoot the video for us. So
Damn. Yeah, they do it pretty big.
things are
them
moving
guys.
along. Yeah, they went on. They got on their shit and started going to Walmarts and Speedos. And
Do
like
what?
Go yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's been their little. You remember how DaBaby was going to like
In a diaper.
in a diaper?
Yeah.
For 24/7,
So they took a page out of his playbook and changed it and altered it and did their own thing. And so the two of them have been hitting regional Walmarts in Speedos and getting kicked out, but it's been getting them damn views. They get,
Wow.
we're the Beach Bums, and they be in the middle of
Wow.
Walmart with a little handheld speaker and Speedos dancing around and singing.
To their music.
So, oh yeah, who else? What you gonna sing? Stevie Wonder? I mean, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You go to Walmart with a Speedo on, you better be promoting something.
That's fucking fantastic.
I was fucking lit the first time I seen it. Like, these boy crazy as hell, but it was, hey, I love it. That's the vibes. That's the energy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be crazy as a motherfucker if you want to fuck with me. I love that shit. That wild ass energy. You know
I
what I'm
wonder
saying?
how they felt the first time before they did that.
Yeah, wild as hell.
Wild as hell.
You
Here's
rip.
the thing.
You going to Walmart with a pair of rip-away pants? You don't mean anything but business. I'm
Oh, so
sorry.
they'll rip the
They
pants.
was ready to go. Yeah.
Oh my god! So they go in with fully clothed and then rip the shit off,
that shit off.
and then put their music on.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta see that shit.
We're in the world of like YouTubers and TikTokers, and unfortunately, you're right. The world garners the ignorance first before they ever go to anything deeply. So like, especially like nowadays,
You gotta get noticed.
You gotta get noticed. Anybody can be a rapper nowadays. And really, all it is you have to make your own investments if you want to do it independently.
Oh, yeah.
So in order to
No doubt.
garnish attention, followers, a good fan base, you just need a good pull first. And unfortunately, it's whipping your dick out in Walmart.
For real, dude. That's a fucking whole book right
Where
there.
else would you whip your dick out at? It's not going to do it in Target. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost acceptable in Walmart.
Yeah,
Also,
Walmart.
Jacob said, "I'll bake."
Almost.
Oh, Jacob said he was Hey, I will base now. Y'all come home now. Let's base now. Get a
I
little
can't
base.
believe y'all have even seen that fucking
Basing's
video.
no longer
What
part of my
you
life.
mean?
Dude, I've never even met
Fuck that.
anybody but one of my homeboys that's seen that fucking
I fucking
video.
love that video,
That
dude.
video is ridiculous. I thought it was
He-
a for real, like.
Me too.
too.
For the
I
longest
thought
time, I
he
thought he was
was
being serious, and
Like, going through
he
an
just
internet-
gradually devolved through the video till finally at the end, he basically just bases wherever. It doesn't matter in
all the
church
time.
if he hasn't. If
he
he's heard
never
the hymn.
stopped basing.
Yeah.
He never stopped fucking basing.
He was so strong at the beginning. Basing, thank the Lord Jesus, and that good people down there in Alabama. And
What
basing's
is that?
no longer part
Alabama
of my life.
Rehab videos called or something?
I know. Just all you got to do is go on YouTube and
Bass.
type in free bass.
Type in bass.
Bass.
I wonder how many views that video.
Millions.
Now it's millions.
Millions.
Gotta be,
They
dude.
got about a milli out of me by myself.
Do you think he would have known at this time?
I love that fucking.
Do you think he would have known at the time?
Oh
when
no,
they-
no
they-
doubt. He
it
had
was
no
supposed to
clue.
be-
He had no
Hell
clue how viral he was
no.
gonna go.
I don't even think that
Fire
was.
wasn't even a thing.
Free
back then.
bass.
No,
It's
that's
no
what I
longer
was, that's
part
what
of
I
my
was
life.
thinking. It had to be recorded on a VHS
Now,
tape.
me and my girlfriend, we'll do about an 8-ball toot now, you know, on the weekend.
Well, I
you know.
do a
We'll
little
toot,
toot
you know
now.
what I'm saying?
I like how
Somebody-
he gets all
Yeah,
twitchy.
if somebody offer you a little toot at the party, you know, it'd be impolite
not to take it.
You say that shit now.
I'm like, you got a point, though, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a
Yeah.
point, you know what I'm saying? Here, you want a line? Yeah. Let me just shit on your hospitality. No, I'm good. I'll pass.
I'm good. You know, what
Better
kind of
take this
person-
line now.
I do it.
Better, yeah, I do a line. I ain't
A
offered it
toot
to me.
sounds like a little
I feel
bit
like
too.
it's disrespectful.
Nah,
not
You don't think so? It
Toot
sounds
is
like a
just
little
toot is
toot.
just slang for
toot
coke.
is-
Yeah, I know,
toot
but
is
a
just
toot
coke.
sounds like a
A toot is I can
smidge.
see the other
Yeah, but then
side
that's
of
what
the
he
line.
clarified by saying we'll do a 8-ball of toot. We'll do about an 8-ball of toot. Me and my lady now. We'll
Yeah,
do
but
it.
it doesn't sound bad. Toot don't sound
It's
bad.
yeah, it
Toot
kind
a
of
horn.
does.
You don't lay on it. You just toot it. You know what I mean?
Toot now. You know what I mean? It's
He
just
said
trying
you
to
don't lay
downplay
on it.
The fact that you are still railing lines off of scriptures.
Hey, look, we got a sign in the bathroom at the crib that says, "Please do not do cocaine in the bathroom."
Do you?
Yeah.
Where'd y'all film that
Bring it in the
video?
living
at?
room
Whose
and share
house
it with
was
everybody.
that?
What, on nothing?
Yeah, on nothing.
A great situation.
So, nothing.
Leave no details out.
Okay, so
I was really
I've
wondering
got this.
that. While I was
Yeah, I've
watching.
got this thing where it's not. Trust me, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Miss Coley from Stay Rooted Music
Oh yeah,
Group
she's great.
put me on this, renting Airbnbs and shooting videos in them. I would have never thought twice about that. I'm online looking for like actual locations. You know what I mean? I'm on film.wilmington.com. You know what I mean? Trying to rent houses, and they're asking me about fucking insurance and. Bruh, Coley just went and rented an Airbnb. We shot the fucking most lavish
Wow.
video for Breeze, that ball and chill video. That was a fucking
wow.
Airbnb, bro. It was
Wow.
Michael Jordan's mama's house at
Was it
Carolina
really?
Beach. Yeah, fucking 15-room mansion, some crazy ass shit. She dropped a couple stacks on it and got it for the night. I mean, what the fuck else do you want? It's beautiful. So then I immediately followed suit with the So Cold video that you just saw with the girls, you know,
Where was that
by the
house
pool.
at?
That was at Carolina Beach too. As a matter of fact, that house during So Cold, we set the fucking fire alarms off. This had nothing to do with nothing, but we set the fire alarms off, and the fucking Carolina Beach Fire Department had to show up to turn the fucking thing off. And it was 4 of them that came in there, and out of the 4 of them, 3 of them looked like they were about their business, slightly annoyed, you know what I mean? But like, all right, thank God it's not a fire, you know? And so they cut everything off and tried to leave. But the 4th dude, like, he was starstruck. Like, he was looking around, all the bitches, the liquor. He didn't know. I tried to give him a shot, and they literally had to drag, come on, Johnson, we're leaving.
Oh,
like, one of the
my
dudes on the fire
God.
squad wanted to stay so bad and, like, hang out. But anyhow, Coley put me on that whole Airbnb concept. So when it came time to shoot nothing, I knew that I needed 2 things. I needed a house for the senator, or the councilman, or whatever he is,
Right.
and then I needed the lair, where we plot, we plan, and we bring you back and beat you up. So the lair was easily achieved by renting Morning Glory Coffee House, which is actually we've thrown a couple shows since then at that spot, and I got a real good relationship with Tim, and that's actually where our studio is, kind of
Super
like
chill
adjacent to
dude.
that. Yeah, Tim
Yeah.
is the
He's
greatest,
an awesome
bro. I
guy.
love Tim.
out Tim.
So that was shout out Tim. So that was our lair. So that was easily accomplished. But then the house was a little bit more complicated, a little bit more, because I wanted something that kind of portrayed decadence, but I didn't want to go so far as to like, I didn't want to drop $4,000 on a house overnight, you know what I mean, type shit. So it was kind of like an interesting. So I went on there, talked to a bunch of different people. Actually ended up booking the house outside of Airbnb because nobody was even going to stay the fucking night. So all I did was use Airbnb just to contact the lady. And once I contacted her and she realized that we were going to shoot for 6 hours and fucking leave, she's like, "Oh, you guys aren't even staying overnight? Well, just skip the cleaning fee. Just give me the night." Because the thing is, and you know this, I'm sure as well as anybody, but Airbnb, you go on if it says $329 for the night, by the time you get done with cleaning fees and taxes, you got $600 in the deal. That's just the way it is. You're going to get a $200 cleaning fee. You're going to get taxes. You're going to get Airbnb's money. All that shit they got to do. So by booking outside of them, she was like, "Bro, just throw me fucking $400." I handed the lady $400 cash, and she said, "All right, say la vie," and left.
Wow.
I'm like, my boy, this is fucking lit. So we dragged the whole fucking squad up. So this is the thing. I had typed up a notice for the HOA that could be distributed, little leaflets basically saying, we are trained professionals. We are insured.
Don't call
We
the
are
police.
da-da-da-da-da. We're going to have a bunch of motherfuckers in the yard with guns. Yeah, basically. Please don't call the cops.
They are ARs.
Yeah.
And we did. We had 9 head of motherfuckers out in the yard, big shotguns.
I was
fucking
wondering why nobody called the cops on you
rifles.
guys.
Well,
The smallest gun.
Oh, he had a 44
I had
snub.
a
It was the
motherfucking
funniest
pea shooter
fucking
the
thing.
same
He had
Men in Black, little pocket rocket. Boy, I was over there just.
fucking funniest thing. If you look on the behind the scenes video, like, he pulls it out of his pocket. You gonna vote for me or not? You know. But so we went up in there, and turns out that I originally made that notice to print out and made physical copies of it, and I was going to go the day beforehand and distribute it to each of the houses, like in paper form.
Yeah.
We live in a digital age. As soon as I sent the damn draft of the shit that I wrote to the homeowner, she wasted no time in sending it to the president of the HOA of the damn neighborhood, who, very promptly forwarded it to every single member of the damn HOA, which I guess worked in our favor because we didn't get the cops called. Still blows my mind. Still blows my mind that no cops showed up in that whole night.
The neighbors were watching.
But that's the point, though, is that I signed probably 25 autographs for little kids under the age of 10
No, you did.
that I didn't know from God's ball sack, and they're all, you're famous. You forgot to sign his. I'm like, I don't know y'all names. I'm out here trying to shoot a video. I mean, shout out to
That's
them.
so
Obviously, I'm not
cool,
complaining
dude.
it.
That's awesome.
But it was the craziest thing. I'm just out here. I'm trying to direct.
FTK,
Like,
motherfucker.
me and Mark are trying to. You know what I mean? Like, we're all in the sauce, like thinking about stuff, and I got people tugging my leg. Will you sign this? Or you don't even know who I am. But anyhow, I signed everybody's stuff, patted everybody on the head. I love you guys. Thank you for coming out and watching the debauchery. But we all line up in the yard and we're doing all these home invasions and stuff, and there was literally like probably 3 or 4 houses that I can think of where the neighbors did not leave their windows the entire time. Oh, they were on our asses. Don't you come in my yard with that shotgun. I'm dead ass. Like they were, like there was one dude the next house over. I mean, he had an attic window, and I just remember all the takes that we did of the actual entry. We did like 5 or 6 takes of, running up the stairs, booting the door in.
It took a while.
Bruh, he would not leave.
Just looking.
Just intense gaze. I'm like looking up, like, bro,
There goes the neighborhood.
Really? That's really what I felt like it was doing. But anyhow, that's the long and short of it. Rented it from the lady. She was super cool. Dipped out on us. We closed up all the personal areas.
Her a bag of toot.
She went somewhere. I don't know where. You know what I'm saying? Went did something. I hope she got her a bag of toot for $400. She could have got her a little something. A little toot and a little bottle or something.
I was watching behind the scenes and how y'all were all in the front yard, and I'm like, bro, them people got to be thinking.
Oh, they were stressed
they had
out.
To notice.
Well, they got the notice. So if they were stressed out, that's on them. But
read your emails, bitch.
But you got to also think, bro. Like this neighborhood, once again, no offense, but we got the only cool homeowner in the damn neighborhood because she actually ended up sending me some screenshots of the HOA lady bitching her the fuck out for letting us come and film this damn video. Let her have it. And this bitch was right on the home. She was on the HOA president's ass with the most. You ever get cussed out corporately? You know what does that make sense to you? Like the
no
concept?
Cuss words.
Oh, no cuss words whatsoever, but she was fucking giving it to that bitch. And they were back and forth, and she was sending me screenshots of how the HOA lady was bitching her out, and she would just right back into it. It's my house, and I'll do what I want. Basically. And I was just like so proud. I mean, thank you. Thank you so much.
That's fucking ill.
She was on our asses. Like, she was defending us heavily to the HOA president. If it had been up to that lady, we'd have never set foot in the damn neighborhood. Like, you saw the duck truck. We did 8 passes down the road. Throw the man out and hit him with the gun and jump back in. We did that 8 times. At 2 in the morning, you know what I mean? We're out here in the middle of this neighborhood. Little kids got to go to school the next morning. They're there, and they can't go to sleep. They're looking out the windows. Oh my God! There goes the truck again. It was a beautiful experience. I loved every moment of it. It was awesome, but the tension was pretty high. The tension was palpable. When we were in the house, it was super cool because nobody could, you know what I mean? Like,
that's what I was wondering about.
As soon as we went out in the yard, oh man, because we're all out there like heavily masked.
Everybody's got big guns.
Heavily masked, heavily armed. Shotguns, semis, pistols, the whole lot. I mean, everybody's got something completely masked up. We're booting indoors and running upstairs and just the whole. Oh, it was fun. It was the most fun. And once again, shout out to Mark. That ex-military shit came in super handy. None of us have ever done like a military-style home invasion. If we did it, it'd be sloppy as fuck. We'd just leak up in the house
It
somehow.
was kind of SWAT teamish.
Very much so.
It was
very much so. If it had been up to us, we would have just fell in the windows or done something. We'd have figured out a way to get in the house. But Mark was like, "No, here's how you do it." You know what I'm saying? He's teaching us the hip touches. He's teaching us how to tuck and move. He's teaching us how to split corridors. Once we get in the house, he's telling us.
I saw that.
In an
I saw
actual
one guy
raid,
go up the stairs,
how we would
the dining
split
room.
and how I'm supposed to. So I was second from last. So when Malcolm came through, I could send him on the left. You know what I mean?
saw
Like
that.
me being squad leader,
that.
everyone enters before
You had a
me.
flashlight on your gun?
Oh yeah, the whole 9, bro. And I sent Malcolm this way with the shotty, sent somebody this way with whatever. 2 or 3 people upstairs, 2 or 3 people downstairs.
Such a dope
They got in a
video.
full-blown fight with the security guards. You know what I mean? They're like kicking and fighting and screaming. You know what I'm saying?
Bernie Sanders get tossed,
Get tossed on the couch.
Yeah.
Dude, if you look in that actual video, there's a lot of action, and they were selling the punches. Like there was one. There was
The
one
punches
point where
were so, bro. I'm like,
bro
damn.
punched him, and the gun flew out of his hand and shit. And yeah, just oh man, it was. Shout out to Mark, dude. He made all that happen. We stood back, and that's in the behind the scenes too. There's some sections where he just stood there for like 2-3 minutes at the time, and he's just directing us, telling us how people are gonna move. I love film, bro. Like it's making me want to be an actor,
sick.
low key.
It's so
Right.
sick.
But it was a lot
A
of.
lot of people have actually made that suggestion.
I don't know if I'm
probably should do it.
I'm versatile enough, but I don't know if I would be like my look is not versatile because I'm not cutting my hair to fill a role. You know what I mean?
I
If
feel
somebody,
like, honestly, bro, if they would have put me and you on that Outer Banks show on Netflix, it would have been a million times fucking better.
it would have been a million
This
times.
shit's trash,
It
bro.
would've
Yeah,
had-
it'd have been
I was
different.
like,
It'd have been way, way different.
We could have been just the trailer park dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
We
mean,
fit
I grew up
right
in a trailer park. That's
We
I mean,
fit
that's,
right into
that's
the
the
trailer
vibe,
park.
I'll
right?
be Bubba.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
I got the lip.
My old lady watching that show, I'm like, how the fuck they even gonna call this shit Outer Banks?
Yeah,
This shit ain't nobody doing no Oxycontin.
Right.
First of all, god damn it.
First of all, y'all ain't got no damn drugs. I know this ain't North Carolina. Y'all ain't nearly high enough.
Ain't nobody doing no toot.
Y'all ain't nearly high enough. Where's the toot? I know y'all ain't.
Ain't nobody basing in church. What the fuck, dude?
Fuck is this?
Come on, Carolina. Is that our legacy for real? Is that what people in
Yeah.
Cali think
I'm
about
from
when they think about
Sanford,
North
bro.
Carolina?
I'm from Sanford, North Carolina.
Word.
So.
Ain't shit in Sanford, dog. Sanford is
Nah,
about
there my whole
Sanford's,
life. I've been here 10 years.
Sanford's
but
about that big.
I was there till I was 21, dude, and got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
What made
But
y'all
that's the
come
thing
to
about
Wilmington?
small towns like that is there's nothing to
get
do.
away, bro.
There's nothing to do but get in trouble.
There's
Like that's
nothing to do.
Delco, bro. That's literally where I'm from.
Yes.
There's nothing to do but get high. Like that's it. Get high and
Yeah.
gossip. Get
That's
high
it.
and gossip.
Well, the gossip is fine. Now, here's the thing.
I don't know if it is or
back
not.
For the gossip, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Dude, in Delco is so bad. Like if you
you
take a shit in Delco, the fucking the people at the people at the store know how many squares you use before you get your pants up. You know what I mean? Like it's
right.
That's kind of how
it's
Stanford
bad.
is.
It's
yeah.
real bad. And I ain't with that.
You know what I thought was interesting? What you said about your song and how the director steered you in a certain direction to do the video with a politician.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting how you were saying, because if I just listen to the song with no video and just listen to the lyrics, it sound okay. So I told you my view of the video.
Right.
And it was, you said it was
You're
pretty
pretty fucking
All
thorough.
right, so listening to the song without the video, if I never saw the video, I would say like the song makes me think of all the people who kind of just went psh whenever you were telling them what you were going to do with your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the people who like now they want something from you because you've done what you said you were going to do, and it's like, oh, okay, well this motherfucker's legit. Well, you didn't believe in me from the beginning though,
Right.
so I'm not going to fuck with you now.
Yeah.
That I've put all this work
Time
in.
and effort.
Yeah, man, you put a lot of time and effort into your shit, and that's something that I've noticed.
It's not. That's the thing. Is it's not. That's that actual view. I mean, the song is generally written, which is a good thing for anything that's would want to be popular or considered
Comedy,
popular
too.
music.
Comedy
You have to
jokes,
write
too.
generally. That's
Yes.
it sucks. If I was to say specifically, I'm talking about politician A and this action that
Right.
he performed. That's cool for a concept album, or you have to be Rage Against the Machine and already have.
Yeah,
you have to
where
have a
people
platform.
are listening.
You know what I mean? In order for nothing to pop off sonically, it needs to be generally enough written where people can identify with multiple scenarios. So that's obviously
Same thing
where I
with
was coming
comedy
from.
and
Yeah,
jokes.
100%, 100%.
But with comedy, you can write a really general joke, and if you can get people to just take your hand and follow you down this fucked up
The
hallway.
rabbit hole, yeah.
Rabbit hole.
It's like I got a bit about how like every man's worst fear is somebody breaking in their house at night in your most vulnerable state.
Right.
And it's kind of about how my old lady, like I thought of everything, and then my old lady will say, well, what if it's 5 dudes and they all got machine guns? And I'm like, well, god damn it, we ain't selling cocaine in this motherfucker. We just got a couple flat screens. you
Right.
know?
Why would they?
And then like I go into I'm like, I don't say my biggest fears when people break into the house at night. I ask the audience, and then usually I try to steer them in that direction. And I say, well, my biggest fear is getting butt fucked in front of my entire family.
Oh God.
And so, and I said it last night for the first time, and they cracked
the fuck
died,
up.
bro. Yeah, they died, bro.
You need to say, look at your wife, say you either beat him or I join him.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so like just getting people to follow you, bro. Like if you're gonna say some really fucked up shit, you gotta start out like not saying that fucked up shit. You know,
Right.
that's how you gotta get your audience to take your hand and go with you. You know, like with comedy.
Same thing with music. Here's the thing: you're only as good as you engage the crowd. Like here's the thing: people. I've met a lot of people. You can have shitty music, but if you know how to like garner a crowd and get everybody interested.
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
no doubt.
It's about getting them sold to the
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bringing them in. It's that draw to the crowd.
It's hypnosis too,
Yeah.
bro. Like that's what you're talking about
Piper type shit.
when you fuck up.
Yeah.
Like that kills
break
the
the trance.
hypnosis if
Yeah.
you don't do it in stride.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like if you guys have done enough shows, you're good enough where you can fuck up and keep it moving.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm kind of starting to figure that out a little bit with
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
But I've always been, like I was telling you earlier, I've always been so fucking nervous.
Yeah.
And now I'm just getting to the point where I sit down. Like if I stand up with the mic, I get way too fucking hype and I can't think. Like
So if you're sitting down, you're just.
I've been sitting down on a stool and talking cash money shit and looking people in their faces and
'Cause it's more
talking shit.
personal.
Yeah, dude, and I'm like
well,
having
it just
a conversation.
relaxes you. Yeah.
It
100%.
relaxes me to where I
Yeah.
can get reps in,
Yeah,
bro. Like
yeah.
real good reps in, because you
Right.
know the same thing with the gym. You do a half or a little shitty ass rep with not good form, it ain't
Right.
doing nothing.
Well, it's the same reason why you shit. Why you shit sitting down. Because if you stood up, it's too much pressure. You
It's
can't
too much
squeeze
pressure
a turd
on
out
your
with your legs
butthole,
straight
dude.
out.
For yourself, boy. My shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You ever just
Hey.
in the shower and like you pee in the shower sometimes.
You shit
You
the shower.
dookie in the
If you know for
All right, pack your shit.
Listen.
Pack your shit.
Listen. Look,
He just took a shower before he
it is
came
clean.
to.
Man, I'm glad I took a shower first. Goddamn.
Right. My point is, it's about to be diarrhea. Ain't no reason that shit ain't gonna go down the drain.
Man,
I
look,
gotta try
If you
that.
gotta mash the corn kernels through the drain with your toe. Hell no. Oh. Hey, look. Hey, look, we've all done nasty things as children. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's definitely been some times growing up as a country boy where you do some nasty ass shit you never thought you'd do in your life. You know?
Yeah.
I watched my little brother pee on his own head one time. Bro had enough water pressure that he was just pissing, and he pulled his dick back far enough that the angle switched. And he dribbled on his own forehead. I won't say his name because I love him, but god damn, I cried laughing. I ain't laughed that hard in my fucking life. I'm like, you just pissed in your own face, dog. I ran around the corner of the trailer just crying, dog. I ain't never laughed that hard in my life. Funniest shit ever.
Jacob said, "Damn."
Jacob said, "Damn." Oh, damn. Yeah, that's. Don't tell him who it was, Jacob. Don't tell him who it was.
Comments. Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments.
Pissed on his own head.
That's funny, man. That's funny as shit.
Thinking above and beyond, we've all pissed on our own head at least once. Think about it.
Oh yeah, as babies.
Nah. A little drip on top of the head.
Little drip.
Oh well, okay. What head?
Have
you
y'all
talking
seen
about, man?
Dave?
Get the fuck out.
Have y'all seen Dave on Hulu, Little Dicky show?
Nah.
Holy shit.
My little brother's
it's
been
a
watching that a lot.
banger, dude.
Is it really?
Like, there's some episodes, there's like 3 or 4 episodes that are straight garbage, but the rest of it is just fucking hit.
And maybe this is hypocritical, but everything with Dickie is just cringe to me. I don't know why. I just don't like his personality. I don't like anything about him.
Dude, he is cringy, dude. Like in
well,
the
but
show.
he accepts it, and that's his lane.
He
like, I
leans
get that.
into it.
Yeah, no, I get
Leans
that.
into it.
Yeah, I get
dude,
that.
Benny Blanco on that show is ridiculous, dude.
Benny Blanco.
Yeah, I guess he's like a real producer, right?
Oh yeah.
Justin
I
Bieber's-
didn't know he was on the show.
He's on the show, and
Oh,
I
okay.
think he's a real producer.
Yeah, he's definitely. a real
and he's
producer.
fucking hilarious, dude. God, he's funny.
Yeah.
You would like the show. Lil Dicky is
love Lil
cringy.
Dicky too. My thing is, I thought he was cringy too at first. I saw him in Vegas at Life is Beautiful. Lil Dicky actually puts one of the biggest performances ever. Like, his stage presence is just ridiculous.
Oh, I bet.
He's one of those people I'm talking about where like they engage the crowd, you know what I mean, and make the crowd like interpret and do their own stuff along with his crazy ass. You know what I mean? Like, this
He
nigga
does it
can't-
in the show.
Yeah.
He does it in the show.
on
Like,
stage
yeah,
with
that's-
boxers.
he writes songs for the show, and they're fucking phenomenal, dude. Like, I like it. 'cause
Yeah.
It's,
No, I'm
it's
not,
just
and I'm
so-
not
It's just
sitting
so
here being
I
a little
don't
Dicky
give a
hater by
fuck,
any means.
you know?
Yeah, it's
the whole
definitely-
show, the first season's
an
about
acquired
his
taste.
dick.
Don't give
It's
a fuck.
about his dick being, like, what's the word? like being formed.
A micro penis.
Nah, it's
Deformed.
like deformed. Yeah.
Deformed?
He has a deformed dick, bro.
Or like a curved one.
Nah, it's
Nah,
way
I'm
worse.
talking about, like-
It was hacked up at birth, bro. Yeah, it was hacked up.
So, like,
so you
what
had
do you
mean it was hacked
either.
up?
No, that's
What are these doctors doing this hacking shit? Like
Dude,
what?
he has 2 pee holes, bro, and they had to take skin from his
Kill
dick
me now.
to plug up one of his pee holes.
Why would
yeah.
you do that? If you're blessed with 2 pee
Dude,
holes,
he's got
just-
a fucked up dick, dude. And
Could
the
you
whole first season's about his dick being fucked
see,
up.
this is the type of shit, man.
It's hilarious,
I
dude.
can't even do it,
It's
dog.
hilarious.
I
He's
can't do it.
got his real hype man on the show with him. He's got Andrew Santino, who's a fucking hilarious comedian, and he's the least funny person on the show.
Oh, really?
He's a stand-up comedian, and his stand-up is hilarious, and he's the least funny person.
And he's not even funny.
Lil
like on the
Dicky's-
show,
Lil
though.
Dicky's hilarious,
Yeah.
dude. He's
Yeah.
so fucking funny.
Now I have to
dude.
go. Yeah, my little brother's been watching it, and I always just come in and turn it
Just
off.
know there's like 4 episodes that are garbage, and they're all the ones that don't have Dickie in them. They're all the ones about his crew, and you're like, it's trying to build the story up, you know, but which is fine. Like, I get it, but
It's low key behind the scenes. Just might be trying.
but
to
the
put
show's
whole
so funny, and it hits like it just says the most fucked up shit, and I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
there's a whole episode about him fucking a rubber butt, dude, fucking a big rubber butt. It's a rubber butt with a pussy, and he fucks it,
Amen.
and he does it on the and he does it on the low, and he has an old lady that he also fucks.
Yes.
But he'll only fuck her in the pitch black 'cause he doesn't want her to see his penis because it's so deformed. That's you have to watch it.
But the rubber butt never judges.
The rubber butt never judges, and it's like a real fat
But
ass
how-
rubber butt.
He said that.
Like, I'd fuck the rubber butt.
What
I'm
shade?
just- It's like light skin. It's yeah. It's,
He motherfucking would. I knew it.
it's like a mix between black and white, bro. So
Yeah. You get the best of both worlds. Boy. So I want a little bit of cream in my sugar, boy. You know what I mean?
it's a whole episode about fucking a rubber butt, dude.
It's a rubber butt. It's no cream or sugar or none of
It's
that.
a rubber butt.
Go find a light skinned bitch and fuck her then.
Everybody's gonna be the same color eventually, bro.
My fleshlight
Everybody-
makes Asian sounds.
What'd you say?
My
See-
fleshlight makes Asian sounds. If you put like an actual headphone to it, and like because each fleshlight has a different sound if you choose what type of girl
Yeah.
you want from the fleshlight.
Oh, it's
Like-
that computerized?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit,
Well,
dude.
nowadays they
Yo,
got like a
that's
you
high
can be in
tech.
a simulation, and the simulation is like on your dick. So like
With the
while
goggles on?
Yeah, with the goggles on, like with the Oculus on, and then they also have like a thing that like connects with the Oculus. So it's kind of like they have like tagged.
Bro, I
like,
never would have sex again, probably.
Yeah, no, fuck no, hell no.
Fuck.
We're living in the future.
Dude, the Oculus is insane. The Oculus is insane. I played the boxing game on it, and I had anxiety the whole time.
The entire time.
The whole fucking time. I'm in my kitchen, like, my boy's fucking brought his Oculus over here. He's like, you gotta see porn on this thing, dude.
Yeah, see,
I'm like, bro, I'm not watching porn right here beside you, but can you put the boxing game on for me, you piece of shit? And he was like, yeah. So he puts the boxing game on, bro. I'm fucking, dude's fucking piecing me up, dude. The dude's piecing me up in the kitchen.
Oh, shit. Hey.
Bro, and I'm like fucking.
Oh, he was giving you the work.
He was giving me the fucking business, dude, and I'm like fucking
Okay,
scared, bro. I'm like, bro, that thing's the truth,
That's
dude.
funny.
Have you
That's
never
funny
put
as
an
hell.
Oculus on?
No, what the fuck am I
So
gonna
you
do that
put
for?
an Oculus
Yes.
on.
Well,
How
here's the-
crazy is that
What is the
shit?
purpose of an Oculus?
It's gonna be the next level of music. Can you imagine, like being in an Oculus and like everybody being able to tune into a live show?
Dude,
That's
think
think
about
about being in an
what you would use it
Oculus
for.
and being courtside, watching a
I
basketball
don't want to
game.
go to court. I'm
courtside.
sick of being in court.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Dude, or a live show because, bro, what if Corona gets like, or whatever the case is,
Right.
where people can't be in the same room?
Now they don't got Delta no more. It's the Omega variant.
Omega, dude.
Man,
Fuck.
I'm so man. Look, I went in
Get
the
over it,
fucking.
bro.
I went in the grill today to get some fries. The bitch said, "You got a mask?" I was like, "No, I got some fucking money. You want it?" And she didn't say nothing else.
No, they'll take money over mask all day.
I said, "I got some fucking money, bitch.
Look, I'll just take the dollar out and put it on.
Do you want my money?"
I'm so tired of
I'll
that
go to
shit.
fuck right back out,
It's
bitch. I
so
not spend a
old,
dime.
bro.
You want this money or not?
Have
You want
y'all
this
had,
tip?
have
You
y'all
want this
had
tip?
it? Have y'all had coronavirus?
I'm actually
Man,
found out
fuck
I'm
You
coronavirus.
feel like you're immune?
No, I found out like because like the girl I was fucking at the time actually had corona and she coughed in my face because she wanted. I don't know why the fuck she decided to quarantine her at our house of all places. And she coughed in my face every fucking day after she got confirmed.
Wow.
Quit COVID. I was about to say cocaine.
That's love.
had
Cough in
that
my
too.
face.
Right.
Just cough in my
and
face so
let
I
me
know it's real.
Free of COVID, and I found out.
Oh my God.
Thank God it wasn't AIDS that she had and tried to give you. Jesus Christ.
I can get past the COVID now. AIDS is a little
So you
different.
think you're fucking immune to it?
I know I'm immune because here's the thing. If I walk
Well,
out
you might have just had it and been asymptomatic and then got over
I
it.
feel like if I did have it, I had it like way earlier. You know what I mean? But like, I'm definitely
Asymptomatic.
I took no precautions whatsoever.
I'm just so tired of the bullshit.
Yeah, same.
God damn it. Open it.
That's my
open shit
point.
up and quit
Mask and
fucking-
Oculus have about as much equal usefulness for me. Like I don't. not
That's
put-
why I feel like
I'm
your
not putting
videos,
shit on my
your
face, bro.
videos should be fucking booming, man, because fuck these goddamn
I'm not
politicians.
putting. Yeah, I'm not
dude.
putting shit on my face, dog. You can't even breathe free no more. Suck my dick.
Yeah, fuck
Suck
that
my
shit.
How much
fucking
do we
dick.
really believe the government?
You can't.
Nah, I don't
you
believe a
can't
word they
fucking believe
say.
anything
Nah, I don't
they
believe
say.
a fucking word
Right.
they say. Suck my dick.
We know what their goal is though, because think about it from a
And did I
business
mention
standpoint.
suck my
Think
dick?
of America as a business standpoint.
Yeah.
You need your entire thing to fluctuate by everybody playing their role and playing
Yeah.
their piece.
Why the fuck would I cure corona when
Anybody
I
who
can just
branches out of
control
their
it?
place.
It's just like
It's a
cancer.
business
There's no
people
cure
call.
for cancer because a motherfucker won't make no money. If
No.
you cure that bitch, she ain't gonna come back and take this chemo and pay that money.
Exactly.
The fuck do I look
Then we
like?
don't have
Anybody with any
enough
common
for
sense.
People to like put thousands and billions of money
Yeah.
towards everything.
How
Yeah,
dare them
fuck
even
that.
say that that's a conspiracy theory, what you just said?
It's
to
not-
me,
it's not a theory,
that's-
it's fact.
Yes, but I'm saying it's labeled a conspiracy
It's
theory.
labeled.
Yeah,
And you're a
because
conspiracy.
you saw Shutter Island. The moment that they call you crazy, everything that you say can be wrapped up in part of that
Absolutely.
diagnosis.
No, I am crazy.
You're just nuts. You don't know what you're talking about. Anything you say after that can be
Confidentially, I am crazy, and I'll
dismissed.
fucking kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right. You
Right.
talking about Lamar? Oh my God.
You worried about what did we say on the remix? They out here worried about the damn coronavirus.
Right.
Motherfucker, you should be worried about me.
Damn.
I'm the boogeyman. The boogeyman checks his bed for me when he goes to sleep at night. What the fuck? He under there? Oh, thank God, boy.
I
Dirty,
don't
dirty.
need it. I have corona and then I'm hot as a
Right.
Brett, find a Fiona or Push.
What
Dropping
song,
Daytona.
What song is this?
LJ meeting
Gabbana, Buddha's finding Nirvana. Let's get it.
Get it.
What song is that?
Quarantine song.
So we dropped a when quarantine when coronavirus first started.
Yes.
Me and him remixed a Drake beat, which you can't upload on any platforms for anyone to see except for YouTube, because then you can put the disclaimer: "Do not own this beat." Blah
And
blah blah
then
blah.
they'll
blah.
let you run
They'll
it.
take all your profits from it, but they'll let you run
They'll
it.
let you
Phone right there.
And so we did a whole remix that BR Films shot, and then some stuff happened with the footage, and we never ended up getting it to drop,
But it was a
sadly.
beautiful shot, though.
But it was
One
a beautiful,
continuous take for an entire
yeah.
day.
It was like we did like a whole seamless. We set up several stations around the house of
Right.
different things that were happening
Told
that
everybody where to move
corresponded.
at, how to
right.
move and everything.
And the entire video was one static shot through the house
Sick.
with stuff happening
Sick.
around it the whole time.
we had Malcolm
We
on
even-
deck that morning.
So this is on YouTube.
We got Malcolm. No, it never came out. That's what I'm saying. The video never even got edited, not got dropped. The footage was lost. It's a wrap. We did all that shit for nothing.
Best video shoot I've ever shot in my entire
Yeah,
life.
it was a good ass shoot, and something
like
happened
that
to the
movie,
camera. The camera got wet
1917.
or something crazy.
Have you heard about that? It's a one take movie. I mean, it's not one take, but it's one continuous.
It's called what?
It's called,
1970?
I think 1917. It's about fucking war. And the guy drops in with the parachute, and it's one continuous flow. That's what you're saying.
Yes,
you're
that's
saying.
That's basically, yeah, that's exactly what it was.
So you're
yeah.
like, all right, come here.
MGK, as a
fucking-
matter of fact, to give you a good example of what the video was kind of similar to, MGK Sail. Remember when you remember that song Sail?
Yeah. Oh, that's not him though, is it?
No, Sail is a remix. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he
That's
remixed
good.
Sail, and that Sail is the version of Sail on YouTube is that exact thing. The camera enters, it follows him through the whole house. He does a bunch of random
God
shit.
damn, I
gets
wish
in
they
the
wouldn't
car
have
and
lost
leaves.
that shit.
Yeah, me too. We were really disappointed about that.
Well,
But
You
I said,
should definitely use that
I even jumped in the
concept for
pool.
something.
yeah, he jumped in the pool at the end. Like it was a whole
Damn.
bunch of random shit that happened. We caught our buddy Malcolm, who was one of the invading force in the Nothing video.
Yeah.
We had him in his one side bedroom with a stuffed rabbit, and we just panned by, and he just long dicking the rabbit, just giving it to the rabbit. We were crying laughing after the shoot, bro. We watched the shit back on the
Don't
camera.
cry. Shout out to
We
Malcolm
were
with his dick
crying
game.
laughing. It was so fucking funny. He didn't even look at the camera. He was just into the rabbit. Just
He gave that
Oh
rabbit
my
what it was worth, boy. I
god,
swear to God.
dude. Y'all didn't tell him to fuck the rabbit. He just
no, we did. We wanted him on the bed with the
told
rabbit.
him, yeah.
Just be on the bed with the
I
rabbit.
told him the idea of the rabbit. I was like, just keep the rabbit there. It's gonna
Right,
be fun.
just hang out with
Now
the
he took it
rabbit.
in his
And
own
he-
interpretation. To
I'ma
long
fuck
stroke,
this rabbit.
not just fucking make love to it.
It wasn't no thrash fucking. He was fucking like it was on his honeymoon, dog. He's like, baby, I love you. We gonna be together
I
forever.
love that shit, boy. I love that.
So fucking good, man.
Heart and
He
soul,
did, and
man.
we lost the footage, man.
Dick
Fucking
into it.
shit, bro.
He put his heart, soul, and dick into it.
Right, that's the way. That's the energy we
Now-
need. Yeah,
Y'all got anything y'all want to plug?
long dick or
We
rabbit, so we
plugged
know
the
it's real.
video, but
What time is it?
Dirty F White
It's
on
10 o'clock,
Instagram.
man. We've been out here for an hour and a half.
10 o'clock. Dirty F White on Instagram.
Time flies when you're having fun.
TVM Fam on
Dirty
Instagram.
F White, TVM Fam,
Yeah.
Dirty F White on all platforms, bro. It's
Dirty
really
F
that
White on
simple.
YouTube.
YouTube, man. TVM Killa, TVM Fam on all platforms, everything. I can plug a couple things.
Plug it.
Immediately, I would say go watch Nothing. That's
Yes.
the first thing. If you haven't seen Nothing, go watch it because that sets you up for the sequel.
number one.
Okay. Second thing being, he's dropping a video called Why,
That's
shot by Outsider Productions from Raleigh.
Which, if you want to know, if you do my preach experience, you can actually go through. If you go through day 6, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it. Basically, I turned an entire album into like 7 days.
The seven laws of spiritual success. This dude is a concept
Oh, wow.
writer. This dude is a concept writer. This
Wow.
guy is fucking ridiculous.
That's what I do.
He created an
Where do
album.
you watch your stuff at?
Bro.
You can watch my stuff.
YouTube's got the videos, but if you want to
videos.
take the preach experience, you got to go on his website and like sign up for it, and it leads you through each law of spiritual success
Oh,
day
wow.
after day. And there's
Every
a
single
song attached to it with a concept, and then a way to apply
What's
it.
your website?
Oh shit, bro.
TVMFam.com.
Shit, bro. It's-
TVMfam.com if y'all want to.
Me and him argued for
Also,
about.
my Instagram bio. Don't forget that.
We
Links in
argued for
your
about
Instagram.
3 hours the other night
So
in the house.
I'm pushing it hard right now. Basically, it's a way to experience a different way to experience an album.
You've never
Damn,
seen
that's
anything like
fucking
this.
cool,
Yeah,
man.
it's
But
he's been
trap
working on it
music
for like
is
2 years, bro.
success. I don't
Yeah.
think anybody thought that deep into it.
No, hell
I
no.
want you to listen and just garner success from not even knowing.
Damn, I like this motherfucker.
We
I'm glad you brought him.
Dude,
to
we
my
argued
house,
for like
man.
3 hours the other night in the house about like one of the spiritual laws and just like I love conceptual shit.
Yes.
And so I've been here for like the whole journey from top to bottom, but it's not until you got to the completion that you actually started to see the pieces, and then that's when I really get excited is when you see the pieces actually start to. You can examine everything.
Exactly.
I don't do any of that, and that's my fault. But I have to give him credit. If you want to get into like meditation or you want to get into, you know what I mean, like.
Understanding life outside as you know it without any like preconceived notions, and just understanding that everything at its base is value can be
The exchange of energy, the law of dharma, the law of least effort.
freeing your mind.
Oh, dude, it's some shit that I don't even. I just be so, you know what I mean? Like I say, like I'm talking about me. Like most people, I feel like are just so. The next check, whatever it is you're into, the next check, the next
Robot
podcast,
mode,
the next
bro.
show, the next
Robot mode.
whatever. You know what I mean? Like humans are just like this. We don't ever take a second to.
Actually look inside ourselves and like balance the chaos that's in our heads. Because
Yeah.
it can be.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Wow.
It can be.
It's fucking
Fuck
ridiculous.
yeah.
Yeah.
What a
Mine is
great
called-
podcast.
It's called
Yeah.
Preach. It's called Preach.
Preach.
His album, yeah.
And your YouTube is TVM Fam.
Killa.
TVM Killa.
Killa, yeah.
All right, cool.
Fam is the brand. Fam is the
brand.
whole.
That's
So
the thing. So, like, I'm
on the
also
social
looking at
medias.
TVM Fam LLC.
Yeah.
I'm also looking at a CEO.
Okay. Hell yeah, fucking CEO, boy.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
That's just so I can own my own potion, though.
Hell
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's-
Damn, y'all
you
are
have
fucking
to.
really doing it, boys.
You have to.
You have to, man. It's been years in the making. This my ride or die. Like, we literally just build off each other. That's our entire friendship. You know what I mean? This is the only motherfucker I know that pushes me to be the next better person I could possibly be. What better friend do you need?
Well, the thing is like it's
That's fucking awesome.
you have to
man.
be uncomfortable. You have to be
Yes.
comfortable being uncomfortable. It's like one of my biggest, like if you could call it a mantra. You know what I mean? I'm not even the type, like maybe that makes me sound shallow, but I don't really even think twice about that shit. I just be chasing a bag or chase whatever. You know what I mean? And I need to stop and take a minute and breathe, like you said. But the thing is if you're comfortable being uncomfortable, you can't corner a motherfucker like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't pigeonhole me. You can't buttonhole me. Whatever term you use. You know what I mean? To jab. You know how somebody that's uncomfortable with themselves or whatever. If you jab them and get them in a corner and they get all defensive and they're like, you can't do that to somebody that's comfortable being uncomfortable.
On all
You
facets.
couldn't be a comedian
True.
on stage in front of a crowd if you weren't comfortable being uncomfortable. You couldn't be a rapper. You couldn't be a writer. Well, you can, but I'm
can.
saying your quality is going to immediately show. When I turn on rapper A, I'm not going to name any names, and I listen to them, 9 out of 10 rappers that I listen to, I get bored by immediately because they're not trying nothing. They're not trying nothing.
They don't step
They're
outside
sticking to the
comfort zone.
status quo. They go on YouTube and get a beat, or even if they have a producer, they go get a beat, they follow a pattern, they follow a whatever, and then you get the fucking once in a million, you get somebody that's just like, oh shit, oh shit,
Somebody
okay.
to get you off the regular train that you was already
Dude,
taking.
yeah.
Those are the motherfuckers that's on some game.
Yeah.
Him and me, we vibe, we throw those volleys back and forth, those volleys of uncomfortability. I mean, if you could call them that.
Because if I'm not uncomfortable, I'm not seeing what all the possibilities of what it
You're
could
not
be.
You're not
growing.
growing.
You're not
for
doing
sure.
anything. Yeah,
for
no
sure
doubt.
you're not growing.
doubt.
You
So,
grow the most
yeah.
as an artist when you're the most uncomfortable,
Yeah,
for sure.
100%.
And then the next time you do it, you're like, this shit ain't uncomfortable. What's the next
And
thing?
That's the thing,
What's
yeah,
the world's
exactly.
The world's looking at us to be the pioneers and like understand what the uncomfortable part is. So if we're not sitting here pushing the limits, we're also failing the world as artists.
Yeah.
And people admire people who go,
Push the limit,
Go that
push
way,
the limit
yeah.
and get outside their comfort. They're like, oh, how'd you do that? Or maybe I
Yeah.
could do that in this area of my life.
But
Might
God
not be rap.
forbid You shit on homos like during an entire performance, and next thing you know, the baby's out here.
Well, yeah, the baby. Well, this is the thing: is like amidst cancel culture, as much as you should show respect.
Exactly.
I mean, the baby fumbled a bag.
That's
That's my biggest thing.
What did he do again?
The
So,
baby had a
it was-
performance. What was it? Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud.
Rolling
Yeah.
Loud in Miami. He's on stage and he like put a lighter. Or he's basically like,
put a light in.
put your lighters in the air if you ain't got AIDS or one of these other diseases that kill you in 2 weeks. Put a lighter in the air if you ain't sucked no dick in the parking lot, fellas. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like just a couple of call to actions in a row, but they're like
for the next song,
they're like,
you know what I mean?
questionable
hype
call to
it up.
actions per se. Because I mean, as a performer, you can say any number of things to a Rolling Loud crowd. Everybody's drunk. Tell them to. Everybody with a
Just
red
basically
shirt,
say
take it off. You know what I mean? Or like anything. You could say any number of things. But the baby went up there and said something about
abortion.
right abortion, abortion.
Anything.
You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta. But he didn't. He went up there and he said, if you ain't got AIDS or one of them diseases that kill you in 2 weeks. And medically speaking, AIDS is not something that kills you in 2 weeks. It used to be, per se, could have been.
Magic
but
Johnson's been alive 60
with
years.
today, yeah, that's what I'm saying. With today's
worth
today's
$600
medical
million.
technology and whatever, AIDS don't. Anyhow,
Fucking spit.
point being is, you can be mad at somebody for being ignorant, but that doesn't give you the right to cancel them as who they are, per se. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing to be ignorant and not know the timeline of AIDS.
Who the fuck are we to cancel people anyway?
Well, my point being is, with the whole thing is,
crazy.
amidst
man.
cancel culture, you have two options. You can be as offensive as possible, which is typically the route I like to take, because
Same.
as soon as I feel cancel culture, I like to
Ramp it up.
shake the pot. I like to stir the brew. You know what I mean? As soon as I see it bubbling, I'm gonna stick the spoon
Long
in there. And,
dick it.
yeah, long dick the
Long
pot.
dick it.
Long dick the pot. You know what I'm saying? Like if you see the stew bubbling, long dick the pot.
Gotta fuck that rabbit.
But
fuck the rabbit.
But by fucking the rabbit, you have fumbled the bag of Easter eggs.
Exactly.
Because what happened is, after the baby did that shit, everybody all canceled the baby. Oh, we hate the baby.
You know,
Oh, why are we surprised? He's from North Carolina. They said everything that you could possibly think.
But do the math.
But
He gets paid $100,000.
Bruh got dropped subsequently from 4 or probably 5 major Rolling Loud size festivals. I mean, what's the one they do in New York? Rolling Loud's in Miami. The one that they do in New York is no. What's one that he would have been booked on? It's fucking something. Anyhow, there's there's these major Woodstocky type events that happen all over the fucking place. More than that. Oh, more than that. By far. By far.
Yeah.
It's been more than $1 million. He got dropped from his sponsorship with Adidas or whoever the fuck his sponsor was.
No.
He got dropped by probably 7 or 8 major festivals and then 2 or 3 I mean, bruh fumbled. I mean, I have no idea how much those deals are worth. Me being my little self sitting in this chair, have to say at least fumbled probably 2 or 3 million, at least $4 million worth of endorsements and performance royalties and just the whole 9. So while I'm here to say,
that's all he said for real.
Well, go look up the rant. Go look up the rant. It was probably like 20 seconds worth of him saying random shit like that.
Open air. What happened was it's the internet culture that came and put their own 2 cents.
The people in the crowd weren't.
He had a good point.
Necessarily
you can't really judge the show. It's people judging the show who were never there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. People saw the clip and they're like, "Oh, how could you be so offensive?"
Peanut gallery.
The thing is, if you're gay,
that's all they need.
if you're gay and you have AIDS, for Christ's sakes, even to go that far, if you're in the crowd, you're not only gay but you also have AIDS. To me, as any type of mature motherfucker, you can laugh and go, "He's dumb. He thought AIDS killed me in 2 weeks." You know what I mean? Like, not trying to sound funny, but if you get syphilis and somebody on stage go, "Hey, you got syphilis, you're gonna die in a month," I'm gonna laugh, bitch. I'm on meds. The syphilis gonna be gone in a week and a half. You know what I mean? To me, that's so easy tonight. Why cancel him? Why cancel him? The point is, ignorance always begets ignorance. So, in an instance like that, you have 2 choices. You can stir the pot, which is what he did.
What did he do?
Or
did he make?
Or just by doing that, and then the thing was, over the next couple of days, as the uproar ensued, he continued to post and upload statements defending his position, basically saying, "Well, we're saying, fuck y'all, you can't cancel me. I can say what I want on stage. Y'all motherfuckers showed up to see me, and in that umbrella is everything I'm going to say. If you don't like me as a person, go fuck yourself." Yeah, he's basically saying he even went as far as to say my gay fans ain't got AIDS. They ain't down and dirty like that. My gay fans got some respect, self-respect. Trying to save face. Which is cool. You should try to save face, but that's after the fact. The point is you can't stir the pot and get the bag. To me, as the baby, if you in the crib with the squad making gay jokes, go ham. But y'all in the crib. When you go out to Rolling Loud, tell a motherfucker with a red shirt to swing it around in the air. Don't say something about AIDS.
Get the bag.
To me, that's just this. You know what I mean? Like, that's me.
The main
Secure the fucking bag, bro. Yeah, you can't act like you're not aware. That's my point. That's my point. Don't fumble the bag, bro. When I seen 5 milli just drop down the drain because you said 3 statements.
That's still North Carolina.
You know what I'm saying? You said 3 statements about gay people, dumb statements, things that were not true. Things that were not meant to be offensive per se, but things that were utterly not true at all. Everyone knows AIDS doesn't kill you in 3 weeks. Anyone with any type of brain knows that, or Google knows that. But what you did by saying that was pointlessly fumble 5 mil, or however much the shit was worth. So in that situation, like you're talking about, homeboy that's going to be on the the podcast tomorrow, he's super offensive. I mean, I feel like most of the people I hang out with are offensive. That's pretty much the vibe that I attract. You know what I mean? We talk big shit and we don't give a fuck about none of it. But when you're on that type of a platform, when you're in front of 60,000 people, all of which have the capability to go home and go, yeah, you should go see the baby, or nah, you shouldn't go see him, he's dick.
See, 50 Cent actually
choose your words recently. Choose your words carefully.
He was like, honestly, well, think about this though, because the baby is still like very young as far as like his interest into the game, as far as like
Yeah, he had a lot of years.
He has a lot
50 been a troll. 50 been a troll since the 90s. Right. He knows what the fuck's going on.
50 knows what's going on, but 50 said like you gotta realize that from a business standpoint, the only thing that it is like
it's a bag.
It's a bag.
It's a bag.
At the same time, the baby doesn't have any media training yet.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He's still new to this game. He's going off a roll.
He knows.
Now. He knows that the business is working and he's booming and he's just going off.
But he don't have nobody in his ear going, "Hey, don't say that."
Posters that's sitting there that's stopping him from doing
don't
what
say that.
Do yet because what he's doing is working.
Yeah,
was working.
Yeah, it was working.
You know what I mean? So the second you start getting media trained, understand the actual business and the industry, and more, even at his level where he's there right now, but like how to finesse the game even to a higher level, to the point where
exactly.
Today to talk about it. So when they even asked 50, do you think his career is over? No.
No, definitely not.
No.
But you also realize this is coming from 50 Cent, who has fumbled the bag multiple times.
Yes.
In the sense of being a troll. Bro's declared bankruptcy like 3 different times. But once you're as deep in as 50 is, it ain't nothing to get that bag back. No. And that's the same thing for the baby. But what I'm saying, I'm just saying, you fumbled the bag, man. Damn, you know what I'm saying? You could have said any fucking thing on stage, bro. God forbid you put me on a stage like that. I'm going to say anything. If you like Adidas, fuck you. If you like, you know what I'm saying? If you got a red, if you got a right, if you got a pink hat on, throw it at the guy next to you. You know what I'm saying? You can say any fucking thing, any number of things. But what you said was something that was ignorant and insulting towards a group who, I mean, let's be realistic. The majority of the entertainment industry, the big wigs that are calling the shots, are fucking gay. It's been that way for years and years and years and years. You know what I mean? That's just entertainment, gay and Jewish, or you know, gay or Jewish or both.
Or both.
And I have nothing against either of them. You know, no one should have anything against those. But what I'm saying is contextually. You know what I mean? Come on, dog.
You know who's holding your check.
Don't fumble the bag, dog. It's about the bag. You didn't come from Charlotte all the way up from the ghetto.
Damn,
to come out here and fumble this bag. I like him too. I like him too. That's what I'm saying. I'm not mad at him. I think it's hilarious. But that's what cancel culture does. So as a creator, as a content creator, as someone who whores yourself to the public on a monthly, daily, weekly basis, whatever, you got to take those things in consideration. You know what I mean? So like,
especially as your name gets bigger and bigger,
no doubt.
and the eyes get more.
With a video like nothing, that video is going to come back and bite me in the ass.
Yes.
I know it's going to happen. Once that video gets enough eyes on it, it's going to bite me in the fucking ass, no doubt. So the thing is, the hope though is that the statement that you make is powerful enough to warrant fumbling the bag, which is what I feel confident my video does. Saying a bunch of gay shit to people at Rolling Loud did not accomplish anything, however. You didn't make a political statement. You didn't make any type of statement. You said things that were not factual
and irrelevant
and fumbled a bag. Me, I'm making a statement, hopefully, that will make somebody think twice about who they're voting for, or think twice about the priorities that their local politicians have, or think twice about
the world
just ungratefulness in general. You know what I mean? People that are in their circle, people that don't contribute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what the song says. They ain't do nothing for me. They ain't give me nothing to eat. When I was working them late nights, they ain't do nothing but sleep. They could have helped me for free, but now they want something for free. I'm sick of watching them eat when they ain't do nothing for me. That's politicians' entire attitude. They don't do shit for anybody. They say a bunch of shit till you give them some money for their campaign or give them a vote. And then as soon as they get in office, Biden...
Every politician.
They do a bunch of random shit that nobody, you know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with anything. So I'm not political in the sense where I'm not going to go, I'm pro-Republican, I'm pro-Democrat, I'm fuck everybody.
Same.
That's my party. I'm fuck you and fuck you too. You know what I mean? Red, blue,
myself.
donkey, elephant. Yeah, donkey, elephant, y'all all in a zoo. It don't make a fucking difference. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if you're going to fumble a bag for a reason.
Yeah.
If you're going to stir the pot, stir it with a stick long enough that you don't burn your goddamn hand, is all I'm saying.
Amen. And we're lucky enough to be like young in our like career
right
now.
We're early on.
Say some shit like that, like, okay, it just garners more attention for us. There's more engagement.
Right.
Yeah.
So we can be
No doubt.
outside the box a little bit, but realize once we get that big of a fan base, you have
but the baby got famous by walking around with a diaper on. You know what I mean? We're in the diaper stage. Whatever we say right now is for clout. We're saying wild shit. We're making
same thing with.
You know what I mean? Yeah, no doubt.
He killed somebody at Walmart. You know what I mean? And that just blew up immediately.
Yeah.
Like people love the bad stuff to get you there, but once you're there,
don't do the bad
they're
stuff.
trying to find ways to bring you down.
But the thing is, like, but you kill somebody at Walmart that tried to rob you. Right. That's legit. I got respect for a motherfucker that'll pull out the piece and blow somebody away in Walmart because you fuck with my kids. I'm in here with my wife and my kid trying to shop. You dicking around. Got you. That's legit. Ain't can't nobody be mad about that.
No.
But you didn't fumble a bag by doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you found somebody at Walmart randomly and just killed them for the sake of it, at that point, that's a little different. That's a little different.
You're
you know
fucking retard.
That's a little different. Yeah, fucking retard.
DirtyWhite, TVM Killa, everybody. Y'all look them up. Thank you guys for doing the podcast.
Thank you so much, Alex. Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Y'all both got to come
be
back
here
on
again. Yeah, no doubt. We're gonna come tear that ass up.
Actually.
We went to the gym and we came back from the gym like, you going to this podcast? He's like, what podcast? I'm like, man, Hunt for Greatness. Come on, dog.
Fuck yeah.
I've been wanting to go for a while actually. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hell yeah.
But I had to get the projects ready and like, I'm back out.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, no doubt.
Glad you did.
No doubt.
All right, y'all. Check it out. Check out their shit. Stream nothing. All right.